scammers, the drug dealers, the robbers, and the crooks.
Well, actually.
Yeah, I'm watching the rise, and I wouldn't say I'm shocked, cause I'm hardly surprised. This one's for the ride, this one's for who knew I'd make it, just needed some time. This one's for my wife, could've left 1,000 times just so by my side. This one's for the grind, I knew it would happen, just had the strength in my mind. To the videos, they thought I was a black guy. That's hard to get over. I'm foreigner in the sport, but I'm fully devoted. I don't take it for granted that the door's been open. I knew I was different, I knew I was chosen. A breadwinner, but I'm soft-spoken. Authentic like a 5950 and there's no cap. Let's have a toast to that. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the They done baptized the bad guy. Still don't follow religion. The fabric's not average. The cotton's Egyptian. 500 for the shoes, come dirty, but the European. Less is more and less is the bank. Up the score, I pull up from Trey. From the tray, I'm ballin' like Trey. Do what I can, I do what you can't. I wrote this 30,000 feet up. 10 toes stay G'd up. I'm tryna get that type of wealth like a house on the hills can't see us. Say the money still me up. Stay humble, stay teed up. I don't tell you how to live, so don't hit me with no weak stuff. And if you know the deal, then you know the deal. If it's real, then you know.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? This your man Marcus A. Brown, and I'm here to tell y'all that I just got done with my first consultation with the brother Andre of Love Crossing Borders. I just wanted to give him his praises. I need y'all to do two things if you haven't already. If you haven't, subscribe to his YouTube channel, Love Crossing Borders. Also, if you are going to Colombia, if you're thinking of going anywhere, traveling internationally, please consider booking a consultation with the OG Andre of Love Crossing Borders. You will not be disappointed. I'm a fan of the channel, so I booked a 2-hour session just to show support, just to show love and say what's up. He provided a wealth of information, way more than I was even expected. He has an excellent presentation. So I just wanted to let y'all know you will not be disappointed. Book the consultation, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Dre, man, I appreciate you. I will be out in Colombia, and I look forward to linking up with you. And y'all, get in tune with him if you haven't already. Tell him MAB sent you.
And I'm glad I'm able to help raise up a community of black men.
My name is Mumia Obsidian Ali. I am one of the, I guess you could say, founding fathers of the Black Manosphere, as well as the Black Manosphere Conclave. Shannon, Rawls, Theo Waff, and myself, we all came out of Kevin Samuels' private members-only Facebook group. Theo had this crazy idea of teaching black men what he had learned in the tech field.
If you're resistant to change, you only want to do one thing or one way, yeah, you're not going to make it.
This is about taking men, black men, and making them better men.
There's guys who want to work on an island without a group, and I say to them, it's not going to work.
We can take hold of our finances. We can then take hold of what we do, and we can live life anywhere around the world.
You are taking care of yourself first, so then you can help others.
We have to learn how to communicate. We have to learn how to engage.
Black men don't need anybody but other black men to make this happen.
I made a G today.
But you made it in a sleazy way.
Was it worth it? Definitely worth it. Get off that island, and you need to get out and network.
My mandate is to be an advocate for black men.
We can get further, faster, collectively.
If you can't find what you want here, go where you are celebrated, brother, and don't stand where you're being tolerated.
Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real.
Where are all the black men? And I'm not talking about the scammers, the drug dealers, the robbers, and the crooks.
Well, actually.
All right. Shout out to you guys. It is a Friday night, and man, we have made it through a week. It has been a long week, but a great week. Today is the day in which we are launching the ebook today. Shout out to you guys. It has been a long time coming. We are going to be For all you guys that paid $20 yesterday, make sure that I get your email so I'll be able to send you out 3 things. I'm going to be sending you out the ebook, I'll be sending you out the PDF, and I will be sending you out an ebook reader. Just in case you guys don't have an ebook reader, I'll be sending that out to you. Let's make sure the lens is clear. But shout out to you guys. We got a great topic for tonight. We got a real good one, believe you me. And this topic tonight is all about, listen, once again, this is the part 2 version of You Gotta Let Her Go So You Can Go. I got done talking to a friend a couple days ago, man. And he was hurting. His brother was hurting, bruh. And the sad part about it was he just couldn't let go. It wasn't the fact that it was over. It wasn't the fact that whatever happened in the relationship happened. It was the fact that the hard part was he just could not let go. It's that hard for him to ride that out. And it's like that for a lot of us guys when a breakup happens. So we're going to talk about some of the reasons why the breakup happened and the fact that you can't let go because she ain't coming back. And we're going to center around the fact that she is not coming back, even if you were a good man. I'm going to say this again. Sometimes, quite often, society tries to sell it as if you were out there cheating and you was out there acting a fool, or she's been out in them streets. Sometimes you could be a good dude and your woman would throw away a good dude thinking there's another good dude right around the corner. And there's some reasons why she ain't coming back. So, of course, we're going to be talking about what's going on with that. And we're going to also talk about, we're going to showcase some videos. But all you guys that want to support the channel, thank you by way of Cash App, PayPal, Super Chats. But all you gentlemen, I'm going to put the email up throughout the night, guys, who have already sent me donations of $20 plus yesterday. Make sure that you get me an email. Shoot me an email tonight because I want to get that information. I want to get the ebook over to you. I'm excited about it. It's looking great. Let me showcase the cover for you guys real quick. Not just the cover, but actually the PDF version of the ebook. So you guys actually see, we got a chance to look at it a little bit yesterday. Let's look at it again today. Let me do a screen share real quick. And right here is where it's already launched online on one of the platforms online for $20. So if you're going to be going by way of PayPal or Strip account, if you have that, then you'll be able to purchase the ebook online right there. Or you can help the channel out and purchase directly through your boy. And I have the ebook version already ready for you guys to enjoy, and all the information that you can just blow it up and really enjoy all the information that's in the book. Hold on for a second. Let me put this on the screen, remove this, and put this information on the screen. I thought I already had it up. There we go. So let me go back over here. So this is where it is online, and I'll send you. I'll be dropping the link throughout the night for you guys that are interested in buying the ebook online. But if you want to purchase it directly from us, like a lot of you guys have done yesterday, you can actually purchase the book online. And this book centers around, once again, assisting individuals who are looking to eventually relocate, or somebody that wants to relocate, or you're relocating. You're in the middle of it. In the next year or two, you're going to be relocating to another country, and you're telling yourself, like, listen, I know a lot of steps, but I don't know all of the steps. Well, we're here to help you with just about every step that you'll need. And I've been here for almost a decade. And so I could tell you, not only in Colombia, but internationally, I've talked to a lot of people, done a lot of consultations myself, as well as consultations with you guys from around the world. And these are the things that you'll find in common when you're looking to relocate, whether it be for a short time period or permanently outside of Canada, the United States, and the UK. There is opportunity out here, gentlemen, for you guys to live new lives. So this is what the book is all about. Anywhere is possible, the ultimate guide to low price, good life overseas. And right here you have, like I said, anybody that wants to support the channel directly, like tonight, or like you did last night, you actually can get the PDF version of the ebook. So I'm going to be sending you the actual ebook and the PDF. and an ebook reader. So you can actually read this one straight from anywhere. And of course, we had the table of contents, OVO, obviously, and all that you need. We looked at some of this yesterday, like real life success stories of budget friendly moves that people have already taken. How can I fund? I did a whole chapter on a lot of stuff. All these are whole chapters, gentlemen, in regards to questions that you may have. Page 75 starts off with, how can I fund my move if I have only a little bit of money saved? I cover that. I cover if you got money, that's cool. But if you only got a little bit of money saved, can I still make that move? I cover that in the book. Chapter 13, we cover the hidden costs of relocating. A lot of people don't think about the cost, how much my visa will cost if I plan on living in that country, not just visiting. How much will it cost if I buy furniture? See, a lot of you guys think about the Airbnb part, but if you're going to be there for a couple of years, do you want to have Airbnb for a couple of years, or do you want to also have a furnished spot that's there for you as well? Let's scroll down a little further. You got 43 chapters. It says, should I live in a city? Should I live in the suburbs? Or should I live in a rural area? What are the best values? So we're going to be looking at that as well. That's inside the book also. What types of jobs are commonly available for expats? So when it comes to job opportunities, we discussed that. But also in chapter 23, I'll also talk about how do I avoid rental scams and bad landlords. You do not want to get gringo. I don't care if you're in DR, Thailand, doesn't matter. How do you keep from getting scammed? So we're going to be going over that as well. That's inside the book. And let's scroll down to some of the last chapters. I love this one. Things tourists should never do in foreign countries. Dudes, there are some things that I discovered. I'm not just talking about Tinder and all that. There are some things that when you go into a new country, man, you're going to have to adjust to. It doesn't matter. And there is a list of things that you have to adjust to. So I did a whole chapter dedicated to, as you adapt to your new environment, there are some things that you should do, but there are some things that you should not do in your new country. And this just goes across the board. And so I'll be discussing in the book some of those things as well. How can you learn the language in your new country? How can you do? How can you do? Or what can you do? I say how. What can you do to make your new home feel like home? So now you're in this new location. What steps do you need to take? You're still kind of nervous. It's a new country. Did you make the right choice? Should I go back to my home country? The first thing you want to do, like I mentioned yesterday, bring your routines with you. Bring your routines with you, man. Because once you have your routines, your daily routines, it'll start feeling more and more like home. I'm going to say something, man. I do not feel at home in the United States. I know to some of y'all that y'all are, what? Yeah, I've been out of the state. Guys, realize I've been out of the state so long, I don't even feel at home in the United States. I really feel like I'm visiting. And a lot of you guys who have been out of the States for a while, even some of you military guys, when you're in the military, you were gone for so long, you feel like you were visiting. It would take me quite a few years to get readjusted to the States if I dare to ever move back to the United States, which will never happen. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I'll go to the States on business. I'll go to the States on visiting, but to live in the States, I can't do it no. I can't do it no more, fellas. So shout out to all you guys that have supported, been patient. Now, many of you guys are like me. You guys like to also read the hardcover version of a book. You're like me. You're like, can I get the hardcover version, Dre? I want the soft cover version. I want the hardcover version. That will be launched next week. Once again, let's break this down. This is the cover right here. Anywhere is possible. And so some of you guys are like, okay, I'm ready for the book, the tangible book to be in my hand. That will launch this up and coming week. And in the next 3 days, the ebook will be available on Amazon Kindle. I already put everything up there. Everything looks great. It just takes Amazon Kindle 3 days for a book to showcase itself up there. So we'll be officially on Amazon Kindle, the first Passport Bros book that tells step by step how to do this thing. So shout out to all of us, man, because none of this could have been done without you guys, starting with Tailor Made Dreams, Charles Tyler, and all the guys, man. My man Al Greaves with the Frustrated Movies, None of this would have taken place if it wasn't for Aaron Ferris with Passport Bro Movement. Shout out to Aaron, who started the movement and the app and the group on Facebook. Shout out to him for all this and all. And then trickle on down to the Ace Lives, who have been showing us as brothers around the world that we can, in Check and Effect and I Am Marwa and Flyboy Way, all of us coming together. And then all of our white brothers that are YouTubers now that are out there representing the Passport Bro Movement in a positive light. And so if it wasn't for all you guys, man, we wouldn't have this information to share with each other. So not just support us as a channel, but also support us as a publishing house now. Shout out to all of us that are doing some great things out there. And the cologne of the night, well, I just want to blur up. Once again, cologne of the night is Parfum de Marley's Leighton. For all you Leighton fans out there, is one of the best colognes over the last whatever years Leighton has been out, man. This is a really, really good cologne, Parfum de Marley's Leighton. There's a lot of clones out there for Leighton. You can look them up online. Once again, there's a lot of clones for Parfum de Marley's Leighton. So throughout the night, make sure you guys shoot me an email. And you guys who want to support, make sure you guys, it's only $20. The actual book will be $40, and it'll only be $20 for you guys to get the ebook. And then I will be posting it in the $15 group in the Patreon. So if you are a member of the $15 group, it's about a good 20, 30 of you guys in the $15 group already. So it will be posted on Patreon next this weekend, because I'm going to create a advertisement video to go along with it as well. So shout out to all you guys who have supported, man. I'm extremely, extremely excited for us all. Let's get ready to get some music going. I knew it was quiet for a reason. I feel like we in church now. It's kind of quiet, empty church. Let's go right here, about right here. Let's get our intro music going. Yeah. There we go. Get my volume up. There we go. There we go. Much better. Let me get some shout outs going. Get some shout outs going. And once again, you guys can support by way of PayPal, Cash App. And like I said, anybody that donates by way of a Cash App, $20, you will automatically get the ebook version. And you can support by way of the paperback as well. Shout out to all you guys. Once again, we got my man Hombre Lobo in the building. First one out the gate. Shout out to you. Like the stream, share the stream, subscribe. Once again, tonight's topic, guys, is about she ain't coming back, bruh. She ain't coming back. We've talked about over the past couple of weeks, you know, you got to let her go so you can go. But one of the ways you got to let her go, you got to come to the reality. She ain't coming back, bruh. There's a reason why she ain't coming back. We're going to talk about 7 reasons why she's not coming back. And then we're going to watch some videos of women and men let you know she ain't coming back, bruh. And I know it's hard. It's hard to have that one that got away, or you was the one that got away and she did you wrong. You was a good dude. You didn't do nothing wrong. And yet she ain't coming back. Shout out to you. My man David Dice is in the building. Shout out to Dave. Once again, make sure you guys send me your emails so I can get the book over to you guys. Shout out to you guys. Let me move myself over here, over chair. Shout out to you guys right here. Bam. And my man Don, aka Don, I already sent you the PDF version of the I got your email. I already sent you the PDF version of the book, and I'm sending you the link for the ebook and the ebook reader, because a lot of people automatically assume that they have an ebook reader in their phone, and sometimes you don't. And so I'm going to send you the ebook reader as well. Shout out to Don. He said cucumber pineapple smoothie tonight. I'm just doing the juice. I mean the tea, the Jamaican leaf tea Andre always makes for us every day. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to my boy right out the gate showing love. My boy, them Canadians.
He said, "Oh, Canada."
Them Canadian Black Nubian in the building. Shout out to you, brother. I'm glad to see that you're here. It's going to be a good topic tonight. Shout out to you guys. My man El Patron is in the building representing, as well as my boy Bobby Coltrane of the Coltrane family. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you. Ronin Travels is in the building representing as well. Ronin Travelers. Yes, sir. Shout out to you. Make sure you drop the link, Ronin, to your YouTube channel. As well as my man Fearless. Shout out to you. Greetings, chat. And Ransom's in the building. I must be doing something right. Ransom's representing as well as my man GJ. GJ is in the building. Yes, sir. I gotta be doing something right tonight. Yes, sir. And we already know poor man 313.
You better
how we do.
Fuck up out my face, goddammit. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Don't play with me.
Don't play with them 313 boys. He said, will Patreon members get the ebook? Yes, sir. Yes. Those of you who are already at the $15 and above level, you'll have access to the ebook in the Patreon this weekend. So you'll be able to download it. You'll be able to enjoy it. I'll have it in PDF form so you guys to download it. So you'll be fine in regards to the $15 and above Patreon members. And if you are a Patreon member and you're not above $15, you can always change the level that you're on. So don't think that if you're stuck on one level, you can't go higher. You really can change what level you're on. So yeah, this weekend it will be available for the Patreon members. You guys have been just as valuable as everybody else in regards to us coming together and gathering this information. Yes, sir. Shout out to you guys once again. Let's see who else we got here. Oh, Jay Anderson of the Anderson family. Jay Anderson, the great. He says, salute grown man chat. He said, Andre and Andre, love crossing borders. Appreciate you always, Andre. Appreciate you guys always as well. Make sure you click that like button. That invites other individuals in. And I can't lie, we have been on a roll. He said, I see the book. He said, I don't see the book. What are you talking about, Bobby, in regards to saying you don't see it? He said, where is the book? Oh, you want to pull the book cover back up again? Because I can pull that back up for us again. There we go. That's the book cover right there. And if I scroll down, then this is the PDF right here for the ebook. And so you get all that information. All that'll be available. Once again, why are so many people leaving the US, UK, and Canada? I come right out the gate with it because you guys want to know why people are leaving. I'll show you and I'll tell you why people are leaving. Do you need a fortune? And I break down, I craft the perfect way for a person to leave the United States or Canada and UK. I hope you get over the mental blocks in part 2. Part 2 is focused on the mental blocks, overcoming your excuses, because we all come up with them. Part 3 is the financial affordability. So can you afford the move? I talk about the vacation you versus the relocation you. There is a section that comes up when I talk about the monk mode. For all you guys that are on monk mode or wonder what monk mode is, that's in the book. I dedicated half a chapter to monk mode, actually. Overcoming your financial fears, not just regular fears, your financial fears. Some of you guys got the money, but you still worried about living in another country. I'm telling you, the United States has programmed us so much that we kind of like are leery of being in another country. How can I fund my move if I have little saved? What about the J curve? A lot of people, hey, there's a J curve of relocating. You don't know everything within the first month. A lot of guys have vacationed to DR plenty of times. Can't tell you nothing about DR. They can't tell you about the banks. They can't tell you about the medical system in DR. I'm serious. This dude that's been to DR 10, 15 times can't tell you ish about DR. You ask them to take them to Price Mart in DR. They don't even know what the hell Price Mart is. There's a Price Mart in DR. What's a Price Mart? They don't know where IKEA is in DR to buy some stuff. They don't know if how to get medical insurance, international medical insurance, if you want to stay in DR for a while. They don't know nothing, but they could take you to Sasua and buy all the coochie you need. That's the part that gets me, man. That's what made this book available and needed for us who travel, because it's too many times I needed some answers to some questions, and dudes only gave me answers to how to party. I'm gonna say this again. I went through the frustrations when I first started traveling the world. The biggest thing that frustrated me the most is that there was not enough information out, especially among Black people. Brothers could tell me where all the parties was and all the buzzy. But they could not tell me about a neighborhood. They couldn't tell me about the taxes, how to open up a bank account. They couldn't tell me about eSIM cards. They couldn't tell me nothing. Even when I do consultations with you guys, most of you guys are like, man, Dre, you give a lot of information. I never knew about all this. And there's been dudes that's been coming down here a lot longer than I have, and they still can't tell you about nothing. They go into DR, they go into Thailand. They can't tell you nothing. They've been in Thailand 6 months. Still can't tell you nothing about Thailand, except the party side. So I was like, enough is enough. We need some information of our own that we can share. Should I prioritize countries with strong expat communities? Sometimes we only go to countries where there's others that are like us. But there's passport bros that are everywhere. And then I got a whole chapter on getting your visa in most countries, including African countries. I put 10 countries in Africa as well, of the 54 countries of Africa. I put 10 major countries in there also. How much does it cost to ship your belongings? So if you want to ship some items, I actually break that down. We're on part 6. Part 6 is earning a living in another country. So I started to talk about, online job opportunities and things like that. But I also start off by, is it better to rent or to buy in another country when you're first getting there? How to avoid rental scams. Once again, we already talked about that. How much should I budget for utilities and maintenance? Nobody ever wants to talk about that. It's not as much as you think, but nobody ever talks about it. And then when you go to DR or when you go to Thailand, they don't do their rental the way that we do. I'll give you a perfect example. I just watched the YouTube of a young brother in Egypt, him and his sister, right? And they have a brand new 1-bedroom apartment, dude. I mean, it's nice. He has one and she has one on the other side. I mean, everything is brand new. The whole building, brand new, clean, swimming pool, everything. $85 a month in Cairo, Egypt. How they pay for utilities, you get a debit card at the grocery store. And all you do is just go to the grocery store, add money to the debit card, and then you go back to your apartment and you put the code in on your debit card, and boom, it keeps your electricity, Wi-Fi, and everything going like we do in the States. They ain't got to go to a computer. They ain't got to go stand in nobody's line. They get money for utilities while they at the grocery store. So I wanted to discuss, the importance of utilities and budgeting for your utilities as well. What types of jobs are commonly available for expats? Talk about that. Then we get to Section 7 when we talk about affordability and security. And in Section 7, we talk about, can I find remote work overseas or government contract work? There's a whole chapter dedicated, page 194, in regards to the links and everything are in there for expat work. Can I start a business abroad? What are the legal steps? I'll talk about that. Just like you got brother like Flip Flop in DR, started a business abroad. A lot of you guys have. You started real estate. You started Airbnbs. That's available. I also talk about for all you older guys, military guys, I got you when it comes to your Social Security, your military, and your business pensions. So I have that on there as well. Chapter 31, do I transfer money internationally without losing much on fees? I have a whole chapter dedicated to transferring money, what links that you use, and how easy it is to be able to do that. Long-term affordability is one thing to go to another country and you get an apartment for a month or 3 months. That's still short term. I teach you in the book how to live in these countries long term and how to make it affordable long term. Once again, if you're interested in the ebook version and this PDF version, you're going to get both of them. It's only $20, and you just send it to the Cash App. And you'll be getting that immediately. And if you sent me money yesterday, guys, remember, make sure you email me today. He said it called. Oh yeah, also talked about what is the cost of healthcare and health insurance abroad. So I compare once you get your visa. To give you a perfect example, here in Colombia, excuse me, you have to have international health insurance to get your visa. But once you have your visa and your ID, you can start shopping around for local medical insurance, like SURA. SURA is one of the SUAR. That's one of the local medical insurances here in Colombia. But in order to get to that point of having your visa approved and having your ID, you have to have first international health insurance. And so that's what a person has to have in regards to that. And it's like that in a lot of countries. You get a certain amount of health insurance for your visa, and then you can start shopping and getting local health insurance in that particular country. One of the best countries for families moving abroad with special needs. Remember, I talked to my brother about that the other day. Shout out to my brother who caused me to be able to create a whole chapter for those individuals that either have special needs or have family members that have special needs. So that's one of the longest chapters in the book, actually. That's one of the longest chapters, very thorough, very detailed. Chapter 34, how I maintain how I maintain my retirement savings while living abroad or living internationally. You can still do your investments, whether it be crypto, whether it be a Roth IRA, whether it be investing in other forms of investments, into REITs, real estate investment trusts. I have a lot of REITs. You got a lot of dividend stocks. So you can still invest in your future while you're abroad. How can I buy emergency funds? How can I build emergency funds in a new currency and banking system? So I show you how to take advantage of the banking system in your country. Everything is not about dollars anymore. It's also about having your money set up while you're in that new country as well. Thriving in your new home. How can I build a community of friends and network? How can you learn a new language in the country? And we looked at these before, just a few minutes ago. And part 10 is affordable lifestyle awaits you. No such thing as a perfect timing. Do not, I promise you guys, that's the worst thing that you can do for yourself. If you are waiting for the perfect time, it's not going to happen. You're going to keep visiting countries, but you will never live in any country because you're waiting for the perfect time. Now, if you're taking care of your family and your kids and things like that, remember, I wrote the book for those that are leaving in the next 5 months, 5 years, in the next 15 years. So if you're still raising the kids, I got you. You can buy the book too. I got you. If you're just shopping around for countries first, I got you. That's what the book is for those that are shopping around as well. Or if you're a person that's already in a country, but you still need some extra information on how to do this or how to do that, that's in the book for you as well. So I thought about everybody when it comes to this particular book. And then I also have for you the ultimate moving checklist. Yes, I have that for you. So you can make sure that you have everything so you can check off the boxes as you go. And I have everything in order for you. And then, of course, I have the links. So everywhere where I've got all the research and the homework, hundreds and hundreds after months of research and homework and my experience and your experiences. And I just culminated them all into one book. So shout out to all you guys for all that you have done you guys have been a part of this book as much as I have, whether you realize it or not. Shout out to you. He said, Dre, the book isn't showing. Now you guys will say, I thank you very much for letting me know that earlier, guys. I mean, Jay Fleming in the building. Shout out to Jay being here. He said, I don't feel at home in the States. I'm here, but I'm not here. Thank you very much, my man, Top Notch in the building. Top Notch Rocker in the building. I appreciate that, man. But to sit back and see me uploading it on Amazon and then see me uploading it on other platforms and to actually see, you get a chance to see your actual work, you're thinking to yourself like, wow, I can't believe that it's actually happening. It's actually happening. But yes, it is. Yes, it is. And so I dropped it on one platform here. And like I said, there's over 50 platforms to drop your book in. I'll say this again, there's a lot of platforms out there to release your book. So shout out to you guys for supporting. Anywhere is possible. If you're making at least $2,500 to $3,000 a month, you really can. Think about it, 60% of the world. 60% of the world. He said, I'll upgrade my Patreon. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll be dropping it all this weekend. My man, Bobby Coltrane said, Dre, next week I'll be getting the book, and the digital copy this week is a little rough. So I got to be honest. Okay, so what we'll do is let me know in what area. Bobby, do me a favor, shoot me an email in regards to what you're talking about. In regards to the digital copy that you got is a little rough. And let me open up the email that I sent you. Let me take a look at that. Let me take a look. Sent to my man Bobby. No, I don't see any. You got to. Yeah, you and I are gonna have to talk, Bob. We'll talk off the air, so you can tell me exactly what you see. Because I'm looking at exactly what I sent you, and I don't see any mistakes. See, here's the copy that I. Here's a copy that I sent you about right here. Let me screen share. And let's go over it. See? So we got the cover. We got the copyright. And content. This is exactly the one that I sent you. So then I scrolled. I want to scroll down a little bit more, the index a little further. So let me see where you saw an issue, and I'll make sure that I'll take care of that. See, I don't see anything thus far. And I'll resend it to you if you need me to. But you and I will go over it. Thanks, Bob. Let me continue on with the shout outs. Like my man Montrez being in the building. Good evening to you, kind sir. Thank you very much, Bobby. He said, I miss what level Patreon. The $25 and up will be, not $25, $15 and up. So if you're in a $15 level on up, you'll automatically get access to it. So I'm going to have that set up. So anybody that's looking to upgrade their Patreon, you can just upgrade your Patreon. You have whole access to the book. And the next books, if you're in a $15 Patreon on up, you'll automatically have access to every book that I come out with. I'll say it again. It's not just this book. I've got 3 of them that's coming out within the next month and a half. So, excuse me. So do realize that Each time I drop a book, Patreon automatically gets it. The $15 level, you guys will automatically get it. He said, I'm drinking mango. Shout out to you guys. Not have me alone, drinking alone on Friday night, drinking hand. An apple green smoothie. He said, my doctor said that I need more fiber. Yes, sir. That my blood pressure is A1C is normal. Yes, sir. Shout out to you guys. My man Ransom, he said, oh yeah, unwanted. Yeah. Azaro Unwanted. That's a good one. That's the one that looks like a gun, guys. The cologne is shaped like a gun. It's a black bottle and it's a gold bottle. I remember when that cologne, bruh. I remember when nobody was checking for that cologne. You could get that cologne in the airport like two for $15, right? I don't know what happened, but man, everybody in their mama start buying that cologne. And the price shot up. The price shot up like crazy. So I don't know why it did. He said, and get compliments from our female client. Yep. I'm glad you got it, brother. I'm glad you got it. Gotta smell good for the meetings. Yes, sir. Bobby said, he said, I meant earlier that we couldn't see the book. Oh, you meant that you couldn't see the book. Okay. He said you were talking about it and you didn't show. Okay, cool, Bobby. Thank you for letting me know. My brother says, he said, I'll catch the replay. Got class 6 starting. Yes, sir. I'll be in class tomorrow, mañana. Shout out to all you class 6 with Theo's class. Make sure you guys sign up for Theo's class. LJ the Southern Vegan is in the house as well, representing. My trade says, he said, I know it took at least 3 years to write the book. Yeah, it did. It is work, man. It really is work. It's not what, like I see some people just throw a PDF together or they throw a little cheap ebook together and you're like, oh, wow, buy my book. You're like, okay, cool, I support. But then at the end of the day, man, I'm telling you, when you really trying to write a real book, bruh, you're gonna put in the work. If you're trying to be on the bestsellers and you're trying to have a book kind of like Atomic Habits, because those are the books that had me going, like Tony Robbins, The Giant Within, or the book that is I forget who wrote it, but The Millionaire Next Door, Who Moved the Cheese. I was thinking about books like I said, Atomic Habits, The Art of War. These books have been around forever, so I had a choice. Andre, you could just throw any old thing out there and oh well, or you could go ahead and put together a piece of real true literature that will be used for years to come. The one thing that I discovered, and I kid you not, guys, that every single election in not U.S. history, over the last 20 years, there's always been a spike in people being interested in relocating outside the United States. Every election. So that's everything about it. Every 2 years, people come and start looking for books like the ones that we just are producing right now. Every 2 years. Every time it's time for an election for the Senate or Congress, and every time there's a presidential election, it just spikes up. Everybody want to know how to get the hell out the United States and out of Canada and out of UK. Every elections. So I know that if I put together a quality piece of literature and market it as such, because that writing it is a part of it, but now you got to go out here and market it. You got to put it out here. You got to do podcasts. You got to do interviews. You got to really market it out there. And so I want something to be quality. And coming from us brothers with passports, and they always say negative things about us, I wanted something of quality from us brothers. And so that's why I put in all that work, man. It was a lot of motivation behind it. Hard copies will be available starting, I don't even have a hard copy or soft copy yet, starting next week. Amazon, I'll be launching that on the 22nd, next Friday, next Saturday. And Right now, I'm getting everything dropped on Amazon just right, because Amazon wants you to have it lined up just right and everything, which you're already done. Amazon wants the cover to be just right. I might even adjust the cover as far as creating a different type of cover for it, but which will reflect the e-cover. Don't get me wrong. The ebook is already on Amazon. It takes Amazon which I didn't even know, it takes Amazon 3 days for your ebook to show. So even though everything is approved, everything is there, great, but it takes at least 3 days for the ebook to show on Amazon. Shout out to my man Abraham, father of many nations, in the building, and my boy Kofa is in the building representing. He say, Dre, I will drop in the Patreon $15 above to get the book. Yes, sir. Like I said, anybody that's $15 above any books that I come out, because my goal is to come out with at least 6 books this year. So anybody that is above, that's in the 15 above, you will automatically have access to the books, even when it doesn't come out in hard copy or soft copy yet. You'll already have it in the Patreon. Like I said, the only thing I'm doing this weekend for the Patreon, I'm creating the advertisement video for the book. And I already know who's going to be the voiceover for it. I already know who's going to be the voiceover. He said, he said, oh, it's not a state. He said, I'm saying he said, I'm going both to get them both books. Okay, cool. Or get them both next week. Finances are a little tight this week. Oh, no problem. No problem at all, gentlemen. I got you. I understand. Believe you me. Shout out to my man Kenny, people in the buildings, always sharing some great information. He said, I want to hear your friend on becoming on Pop the Balloon. Okay, guys, my closest partner. This is my partner. Like partner. And he was on Pop the Balloon show in a few months ago. I didn't know Pop the Balloon was in Phoenix, Arizona. I didn't know that's where they were located. Number 2, let's change it up. David says, I'm buying the book, Andre. I'm gonna send the money via Cash App. It's under the name Zion Dice. Got you, brother. Appreciate you, and appreciate you guys donating this evening and buying the book this evening, as well as next week. Shout out to you guys. Let me change the music up for us before I tell you guys the story. Right, that was the intro music, so let's listen to something else. There we go. Get the grown man on. Let's get our grown man on. Let me listen to something else too. Let's see. No. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. So my boy, I talked to him the other night too. And he had told me months ago, he said, Dre, I got approved to be on Pop the Balloon. I said, you lying. You like, yep. He said, but when you fly out, now he can't talk about this stuff, but I can, right? He's got a gag order. He can't talk about anything about the show. But I ain't got one. But I ain't gonna tell his business, but I just talk about, in general. He said the people were nice, very nice staff. The young lady there that is nice. The atmosphere, the lighting, all of it's professional. So they really do a good job as far as setting everything up. He said you're there almost there the whole day because you're doing different episodes. So it's not like you're there for 15 minutes and then that's it. He said you're doing different. So you might be the one popping a balloon, then you're standing there. You're the next one that's the date. He said, and then you got to wait for the other people to be the date, and the other person has to be the date. He said, so they may have 10, 15 people there, but each person it's almost like a musical chairs. Each person takes turns being the date, so they're able to get as many recordings as possible that they want to use. And so he said, you do have to pay for your flight out to Phoenix. He said, you do have to do that. They don't pay for you to fly out. I'm not sure if they pay for the hotel or not, but he said he had a good time. It was great. And so we're going to be watching. It debuts this Wednesday. So we're going to be watching it here this Wednesday with my boy. And I know the story behind his scenario, whether he met somebody or not. I know that story. I know the story behind that story. And so we'll be discussing that after we watch the actual episode of my dude on Pop the Balloon. But it was real cool. I didn't believe him at first. I was like, man, you really on going on? He said, man, I'm on there, man. I'm going on there. And he's a quality brother. He got the looks. He's a cool dude. And so he flew out to Phoenix. And he's a single dude. You know, he hadn't been out there. This brother hadn't really been in a solid relationship in a few years. He's been focused on business, purchasing his house. You know, he's in insurance. So he's been growing his, his clients, his insurance clients. So he's been so busy focusing on that he really hasn't turned around. He's like, man, I got all this stuff, but I ain't got no woman. And so now he's putting himself back out there on the dating scene after he's accomplished all that he's accomplished. So the first step that he took was pop the balloon. I said, you couldn't date a regular woman, huh? You had to go to pop the balloon first. Your first woman that you wanted to take out was pop the balloons. So shout out to him. Respect and supporting the show. Shout out to you, brother, with the $4.99. Shout out to you, Zod. Appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Yes, sir. Okay, we got 42 in the building. Click that like button. We like you. Make sure that you guys like us too. Montreal says, will there be a hardcover? Yes, there will. Yes, there will be a hardcover and a soft cover. I will have access to each one of them. So I'm excited myself. Yep, all that will be, yes, sir. Like Poor Man 313 says, they will be available next week. Yes, sir. This week I'm setting everything up. The launch date is already set up. So even though I have everything set up on Amazon for it to, I can launch it today if I wanted to. But I wanted to launch it officially next Friday with you guys. I don't want to, it's easy for me to launch stuff by myself, but we've been doing this, man. You guys been with us for, come on, guys, you guys been with us for 6 years. Do you realize that on the 9th of April, it will be 6 years that we've been doing YouTube? You guys been with us from day ones, year 3, year 2. Y'all was with us when Andrea still looked like a shorty. Now she looking like a grown woman and everything. He said, I stay in Phoenix. He said, good, pop the balloon. Yes, it's in Phoenix, Arizona. I didn't know that, yep. I'm gonna say this. I got stories, okay? I got stories. I got the behind the scenes stories. So the stuff that he can't tell, I could definitely tell you. He's a good dude, man. He's a real good brother. Real good brother. He's one of the brothers that deserve a good woman on this side. Real good dude. Yep. So tonight's topic is about, listen, she ain't coming back. She is not coming back. We're going to talk about 7 reasons, and then we're going to get to the videos. First reason right out the gate that she's not coming back because she was never the one. I know. Bruh, just because we love them, don't make them the one. I don't care if in Thailand she tickled your fancy. That doesn't make her the one. I don't care if she was sweet as bear meat in Tibet. That don't make her the one. I don't care if you're in Mongolia. She might or might not have been the one. Or if you're into poly, the ones. Sometimes the women leave our lives. We might be some good dudes, man. They just ain't the one. The one to appreciate you, the one to respect you, the one to understand you, the one to love you, the one to support you, the one that wants to be submissive and cooperative. She ain't the one. Yes, she is freaky, dog. I got you. She nasty. She nasty, Dre. She nasty. I got you. But when it comes to outside the bed, how is she? Is she a headache, more of a headache? Some of us have dated headaches. That was the nastiest. Come on now. What do we always say? The best sex is what? The crazy sex. The girl that look like she need medication. She's sexy, she fine, she got a big behind, but she ain't got no mind. Look like she should be taking medication at least 3 times a day. But that sex is amazing. But we know deep down inside she ain't the one, bruh. And so one of the number one reasons why she is not coming back. Shout out to Scottsdale. I like Scottsdale. I was out there. My last trip in the States was Scottsdale. Scottsdale, Phoenix, and Tombstone in the Grand Canyon. Those are the last state I went to visit in the United States before I left for Colombia was Phoenix. I mean, not Phoenix, but AZ. She ain't coming back. She ain't the one, and she shouldn't come back. I'm gonna say this again. She ain't coming back, and she shouldn't come back. We all got those ones that we wish that would come back. You better be happy she ain't coming back. I'm gonna say this again. The best blessing she ever gave you is the fact that she ain't coming back. No matter how you feel, no matter what you think, no matter how many times you text, no matter how many times you call, you better thank the Lord that he has put in that bad, crazy woman spirit not to come back and mess your life up again. That takes us to number 2. Number 2 is if she found one reason to leave you, she gonna find another. One of the reasons why she ain't coming back, you don't need to have her back, because if she discovered, and you being a good dude, if this woman from out of nowhere was able to discover one reason to leave you, what makes you think this woman won't discover another reason to leave you? You ain't cheated. You ain't in them streets. You take care of them bills and her kids. Them ain't even your kids. And she still found a reason to leave you. She ain't coming back. She is not coming back. Yeah, I know about Aaron. Aaron's been acting a fool. Aaron the plumber. Every time you turn around, they got him fighting somebody now. Now he's known for, he even got out of jail. Now he's going viral every time you turn around for fighting somebody on some type of show. Number 3, reason why, bruh, I know you miss her, but she ain't coming back. Like the dude say in Sasua, that ain't your woman, it's just your turn. Bruh, you know that ain't your woman, dog. Why you sitting up there crying? Dog, come on, talk to your boy. We in the barbershop, talk to your boy. Why you sitting up there with an attitude? You know it was just your turn. I knew it was just your turn. Man, you knew your girl wasn't no good. Let's be real, dog. You ain't got to lie to me. I'm your dog. You know she wasn't about the right. There was nothing right about her except she was fine. Yeah, dog, can I tell you the truth? When you first introduced me to her, I knew she wasn't right. I'm gonna tell you something else. I'm your dog. When you first introduced me to her, I knew I could smash. But since I'm your boy, I ain't gonna act like that. I ain't gonna bring that type of energy into it. But I knew I could smash, dog. And if I knew your boy, if I knew I could smash, I know dudes that don't know you could smash your girl, dog. It was your turn, dog. It was your turn. Take it like a man. Take it like a man. Shed your tears. I ain't saying ain't nothing wrong with shedding your tears. Ain't nothing wrong with being hurt. Ain't nothing wrong with being sad. But I'm here to tell you, number 3 is that's not your woman. It's just your turn. And I don't care what country you go to. You in Germany, you smashing this tall, sexy, just gorgeous German with a nice little tan. Bruh, if you think you the first American that ran through her, bruh, it's your turn. Treat it as such. Some of us don't know how to treat a woman like a dude. That's one thing that I learned early. I learned early in life, bruh, that there are some women that I was going to be dealing with. It was just my turn. I never took them serious. I never was like, baby, please. I didn't have to take them out to dinner. Them the ones that you ain't got to take them out to dinner. You ain't got to buy no drinks for them. They gonna show up at the house. What you doing? Now come on over, girl. I got some drinks. You ain't got to buy no drinks at a restaurant. You ain't got. They ain't asking for no Ruth Chris. They just asking for some. They just want some intimacy. They just want to give you that ussy. That's all they want to do. There are some women that, come on, guys, you just like me. There are some women that came into your life, you knew it was just your turn. Okay, have you ever got some ussy from a chick that you didn't even think you was gonna get it? She was fine. Ooh, she was fine, right? And she came out that ussy. And you like, this fine mother gave me the ussy? Oh, bet. Now you know you might hit it again. You might luck up and hit it again. But you know you ain't gonna make no relationship out of that one. I done had a few of them, dog, like that I knew this ain't no wifey moment. I don't know if she had, this fine one, especially when you got one that's like a 9 and a 10. You dudes that be trying to boo up 9s and 10s, man. 9s and 10s are good for it's your turn. That's it. They good for it's your turn. You dudes that be trying to boo up 9s and 10s, man, get you some 8s and 7s, man. Get you some 8s and 7s, man. This booing up 9s and 10s, that never work. I don't know nobody that's booing up 9s and 10s and is working out. Even NBA players, it don't work out for them, do it. What about NFL players? Do it work out for them? MLB, Major League Baseball, getting a 9 and 10, do it work out? They get divorced? Oh yeah. So they women lead them too. Man, listen, 9s and 10s are for smashing. All you do is they're trying to fall in love. Man, I got me a 9 and 10. Bro, I'll be looking at y'all like, yeah, okay. Yeah, because they are a headache. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They're the most jealous ones. They're the most insecure ones. They're the craziest ones. They're the ones that's always getting themselves locked. If you ever want to see somebody that love to get locked up, 9s and 10s stay in jail for doing some crazy stuff at your spot, and you got to call the police. You know how many of us got restraining? Okay. Do you know how many of us got restraining orders right now on a 9 and 10? Don't you ever think, if all you brothers that never had a 9 and 10, I'm telling you, bruh, just like my man Poor Man said, they are a world of headache. A world of headache. That's one thing I can guarantee you. They are a headache. Better get you an 8 and 6s, a 6.5, a 7 and 8, and live your life. Next one, we're gonna look at number 4. Let's be honest, she ain't coming back because you effed up before she did. Bruh, some of you dudes, y'all want y'all woman back and you knew you wasn't about to right. Oh yeah, 9s and 10s always stalking. They crazy, bruh. Because they so used to having it their way that when you don't act like that, man, they will stalk you. They will cut your, man, 9s and 10s will cut your tires. Man, they will break into your crib. You think you're in your house by yourself, sleep, man. It's a 10 standing right over you with gasoline in hand, ready to douse. 9s and 10s full of diseases. Do you think it was a 6 that gave it to Magic Johnson? I'm going to say this again. Do you think it was a 4 that gave it to Magic Johnson? Oh, it was one of them NBA 9s and 10s out there that had HIV and gave it to Magic Johnson. It wasn't no 3. It was an NBA 9-10. Magic just out there slinging it. And he got it from one of them fine ones. Yep. But like I said, the next one, number 4 is, bruh, you wasn't about to write. Bruh, let's be honest, gentlemen. There have been times when you know she should have left a long time ago. You wasn't about to. I've had women that should have left me a long time ago. I ain't gonna even lie. I was dirty. Come on, we can talk about the past now a little bit, bruh. There were times I was dirty. That one female, and she should have left me. That other one, I can see why she stepped. Some of y'all got to be honest. While you sitting up here crying and want her back, some of you dudes were not the good dudes. Some of you dudes, like how I was, you were dastardly. You would sit up in a relationship rolling your mustache like a villain. Ooh. Come on, man. You know you was dirty. You know you was dirty. You want to sit up here crying, missing the girl, got your head down in your drink. What's up, dog? My girl left me, dog. What? Oh, yeah, man, she done took the kids, dog. Oh, man, that's messed up, dog. What happened? Man, dog, she went on vacation to go see her mama, man. And I had 3 chicks in the house when she got home. What, dog? You had 3 chicks in the house? Some of you dudes were like me. Sometimes you was dirty. Not all the time. But sometimes the reason why she left you, you effed up before she did. It's effed up that she messed up and left you. But dude, you was doing some dirt, dog. Man, I had women not leave me that I was surprised that didn't leave. Like, you staying? I'm gonna give you one more time. But if you cheat this time, what? You staying? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of us went straight up Dick Dastardly. Rolling up your mustache. You all on your beard like this. What do you mean leave me? Come on, man. Let's be real with it. Some of you dudes sitting up here boo-hooing, you sad, you disappointed, you hurt. I got you. Ride that pain out, dude. Like I tell dudes, in all sincerity, that pain causes you to ask questions. Those questions causes you to seek answers. And I'm not talking about closure like women get, but you're going to seek answers. Those answers gives you the lessons. So I never tell men, man, it's all right, man. Suck that up, dog. You good. I always tell men, ride out that pain. Because that pain gonna make you ask questions. Man, what did I do wrong? What did she do wrong? What was she thinking? It's gonna make you ask all these questions. Why? What happened? Those questions gonna make you seek some answers within. Those answers within are gonna cause you to learn lessons. Maybe I shouldn't pick this type of woman anymore, or maybe I should make some changes within me. Whatever it is, it's gonna cause you to learn some lessons. So the next go around. But if you try to hide your pain, then you don't get questions. And without the questions, you don't get answers. And without the answers, you don't get the lesson. So nothing wrong. I tell every dude that says, oh, Dre, I'm going through it, dog. And I listen to what they have to say. And I'll be like, dog, ride that pain out, dog, because it's gonna bring the questions. All the questions start coming out when you're in that pain. Ride it out, dog. Don't feel bad about that you missed that woman. You're supposed to. I said again, you're supposed to. Even if you wasn't about the right. That's the one we just looked at. Even if number 4, you wasn't about the right. Next one we're looking at is, if she does come back, she ain't coming back the same. I was talking to a brother, friend of mine, going through it the other day, And I want her back. And I was like, bruh, when she come back, she ain't coming back the same. Because he kept talking about, I remember the time we did this together. And, oh man, I forgot about that one time we did that together. So all the nostalgia stories he remembered, but all the red flags he kept forgetting. I'm like, dog, okay, you telling me all the white flags, all the green flags. I say, bruh, now tell me all the red flags. I say, because the green flags and the white flags gonna always make you want her. I want her back, bruh. I say, but it's some red flags, and that's why she left. Whether she got the red flags or you got the red flags, but she left because somewhere in that relationship was some red flags. Whether it was hers or yours. Sometimes we only think about the red and the white flags, and now that's what's got you boo-hooing. That's what's got you stressed out, losing your mind, because of all the good times y'all had. And you thinking like, man, oh, dog, man, I can't believe this. What did I do? Man, every time I get a goodie, man, life ain't never right for me, man. I ain't gonna never have man, I'm over here in Thailand, man. I'm outside the States. I thought I was doing good. Got me a nice little Thai chick. Man, dang, dog, she gone. She done went back to the village with her family. And if she comes back, you're not getting her back. You're getting a Frankenstein monster back. She's in bits of, you're going to get a zombie back. She'll be alive, but she's not who she actually is. You're going to get a zombie from Michael Jackson's Thriller video. She's alive, but she's not who she is, not who she was before. Whether she was getting smashed by some, hey dude, I'm telling y'all something. If y'all think that y'all woman ain't getting her back broke in after a breakup, you lying to yourself. Women don't rush to be with another man, but when they do, somebody gonna be the boy toy. Somebody gonna be her jump off. Somebody gonna be her sneaky link. Somebody gonna be the in-between between her leaving you and meeting a new dude. Somebody gonna be the boy toy. If you get her back, she ain't fucking the same. She ain't sucking the same. And if you get her back the way that you acted and you behaved with all those 30 phone calls and 50 texts, she gonna treat you like a simp. She is not gonna be the same woman. You do not want that woman back. If she comes back, she gonna treat you like the ultimate simp. And I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all want another one? If you think just because she come back to you, in the beginning, she gonna stop smashing the boy toy, bruh.
I'm not black, I'm OJ. Okay.
Shout out to my man, No Excuses in the building. Shout out to you. Yep. Absolutely. Even when you tell them the truth, you know females going to believe what they want to believe. Ignorance is bliss. Absolutely correct. Shout out to my man, poor man with the replay crew later on. Shout out to you, brother. Have a good evening. So we're talking about tonight, you know, she left you, but you want her back. And we already talked about she left and she ain't coming back because she was never the one. We already talked about she left, she ain't never coming back because if she found one reason to leave you, she'll find another reason to leave you. And she didn't have to look hard to find a reason to leave you. And you may not even cheated. You may have been a good dude. Next one we just looked at is that it wasn't yours. It was just your turn. It was just your turn, dog. You booing up chicks that you already know that's just your turn. Y'all be, hey, dog, check it. I hope y'all know y'all not convincing nobody when y'all try to convince somebody that this is a good woman. I hope y'all know that you are not convincing anybody, especially your boys that know you. We know your history. We know you don't know how. Some of you brothers, y'all want the truth. You my dog. You my dog. You can't pick a good woman if that was her last name. Some of you brothers, let's be real. If her last name was Christina Goodman, you wouldn't pick her. You couldn't pick a good woman if that was her last name, Christina Good. Your picking skills shot to Haiti. And it's always been like that. It was like that when we met in college, man. Hey, when we was co-workers, smashing chicks on the job, you falling in love with them. I'm telling you, don't fall in love with them. You falling in love with them. We supposed to be running through co-workers, and here you go falling in love. And then when it falls off, you walk around with your mouth poked out on the job when we ain't supposed to be smashing with coworkers anyway. So you're supposed to be smiling. Get away from her cubicle. You all on the other side of the warehouse where she worked. You supposed to be on our side of the warehouse. If you don't get out of that woman's cubicle, some of you dudes today was in your ex-girlfriend's cubicle. Today. Let's be honest, some of us, our picking skills are shot. Number 4 we looked at is you effed up. You know, some of us, you know, we get caught. You thought you was slick with your game outside the house. You know, dude. I told y'all mine. Chick was on the phone with wifey for 2 hours. 2 hours on the phone. I'm at work. I'm at the college. I'm at work. I get a call. You need to come home. What's going on, little mama? Oh, yeah, don't little mama me. I just got the phone with little sad chick. The little black Irish chick with the freckles and dimples. I see you like dimples, huh? You like a mixed, huh? Huh? Don't hum me. You need to get home. Bruh, I went straight to my I got an emergency. I gotta go to the house. Yo, Dirt, get back home. This chick had a police officer as a friend. They did like a tracer on my last name. It was like, okay, his last name is this and that and that and this. Okay, and he lives in da 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 da. And then da 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 da. They kind of like did a Scooby-Doo process of elimination. Had the phone number to the house. Think about it. You at work, minding your business. All of a sudden, the side chick called the house. And the wifey and the side chick just having coffee, talking about you for 2 hours. Oh, 2 hours. Sometimes it's our fault, bruh. Sometimes it's our fault. We was out there doing dirt and we got caught. That's why she ain't coming back, bruh. Some of us don't want to admit, yeah. See, I tell my stories. Y'all be on the other end, be trying to pretend like y'all innocent. I ain't never did nothing, Dre. Any breakup I ever had was her fault. Well, I can't say that, okay? Sometimes it was her, dog. Sometimes it was your boy. It was your boy. Shout out to my man Dave once again. He said, "There's a saying in Jamaica: pom pom comes in two half. For me and a half for you." She is being shared. I like that one. I like that one. Yep. He said, never sip on the job. Come on, guys. Never sip on the job. Just do your work. Go home at the end of the day. For real. These dudes be falling in love with these coworkers. And then when you get fired, dudes be looking crazy. Like, how'd I get fired? What you think, man? You all in her cubicle. She work on the other side of the warehouse. What are you doing over there? That's not even your department. You all the way on the other side of the campus, man. If you don't, man, listen. Yes, sir. DJ said this. He said, jealous women don't choose polygamists. This is true. This is true. This is true. He said a girl wants to come back to the house that we can do a threesome. He said, but the one thing that we're not going to do is to have a question and answer session. He said the warehouse girls, so you know what I'm talking about, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No questions and answers. Let's get to work, girl. Let's get to work. The next one right here is number 6. Number 6 is, let's be honest. You didn't fulfill the fantasy. I'll say this again. You were not her fantasy. Here's the cool part. 99.9% of men are not the fantasy of 99.9% of women. Bruh, you damn right I ain't got no 6-pack. I ain't always 6 figures. No, well, I'm over 6 inches, but not everybody's over 6 feet. Some of these women have been so programmed by the modern woman and social media feminism that they got this fantasy dude in their head, and they will leave you for this invisible fantasy dude that does not exist. They actually think they are leaving good men to find a better man. What's better than a good man? I don't care what race, color, creed. There is no, we men know we're simple. we know that basically all of us are the same. Women think that there's a different type, a different level. I got a man, he'll never do that to me. Really? What's his name? I mean, we hearing that the Pope getting ussy. Come on, what's your man name that's greater than the Pope? Our pastor got 3 side chicks. Who's better than the pastor? Come on. The guru on top of the mountain got 3 youngies on top of the mountain with him. Who better than the guru, girl? I don't know what this fantasy man exists in the mind of women, but there are a lot of women that are leaving good men thinking that they're going to get a better man, and then they want to come crawling back to you after 10 years of struggling, waiting for this better man to come. Now you happily married. You've moved on. A lot of us men are not that fantasy dude in their mind. And I mean around the world, dude. Women actually think there is a better man than the average man. You could, one thing about men that I love about being a man, for most part, most of us can be rich as can be. And basically, we all the same. Oh, we can pretend like we bougie and act funny style, but we learned that from women. But at the end of the day, most dudes are the same. You got NBA players that play their PlayStation just like you got dudes, regular dudes around the way play PlayStation. You got NBA dudes that barbecue just like you got regular dudes that fire up their grill. Most men, we basically, no matter where you go around the world, we basically the same. But women don't realize. They think like there's a complexity level. And so a lot of times, y'all women left y'all because they actually thought it was something out there better. And it ain't. It ain't. Okay. Why do you think my first rule as a boy toy? What's rule number 1 of being a boy toy? And some of you guys can attest to this. Rule number 1 of being a boy toy is this. Don't leave your man. Don't you leave your man. I'll smash you for many years to come. But don't you think that you about to leave your man for me. Don't you ever, in the history of boy toydom, that you will ever leave your man for me, because I ain't taking you. Don't think that this fantasy that you have of that there's a better man than the one you got at the house is going to come true through me. Nah, I ain't better than the one you got at the house. I'm quick to tell a woman, I'm not better than your husband. Your husband is a good man. If he only knew how stupid you are for the things that you're doing behind his back with me. But don't you ever think, if your husband don't know not to leave you and I know to not mess with you, why would I mess with you? If your husband don't know you a cheater and I know you a cheater, why would I get with you, cheater? Oh, you calling me a cheater? Who dick you just sucked? Was it not mine? They don't want to hear you telling the truth. Boy, when you the boy toy, they want you to lie to them. I'm be like, I already smashed you for the last 3 months. I can tell the truth now. You a cheater, and you'll be back. Don't leave your husband. Don't, ever. Don't leave your man. Don't leave your boyfriend. I am not taking you in. I am not taking you in. Leave your man. I will leave you. Man, I used to, am I lying? Leave your man. Rule number 1, the day that you leave your man, that is the day that I leave you. Because I do not take you that serious and never will. Never will. And so my point is, guys, in regards to that, you guys will never fulfill that fantasy that she has in her head, dude, of this perfect dude. So when she leaves, bro, don't feel bad. When she talking about she about to leave you for the perfect man, just ask her, who the hell is this perfect dude? Because 9 times out of 10, that person ain't even on the planet. That person is not even on the planet when they talk about leaving their husbands or leaving their boyfriends. You should just be laughing in her face as she walking out the door. And I'm going to find the perfect man. Well, go ahead, baby. Growth says this. He said, These hoes ain't ish. Bruh, the experiences that I've had with some of y'all wives and girlfriends and the ladies that you were trying to holler at and was hollering at me. I'll say this again. You don't necessarily have to be somebody's wife to have a boy toy or a girlfriend. It be women that you guys are sincerely trying to get to know and holler, and you taking her out to these dinners. And you on dinner number 4. You done spend about, let's say, out of 4 dinners, you done spend about $1,000. Bro, I ain't spend nothing. I wish I could lie and pretend like I hadn't. No. And she gonna bring me a doggy bag. You notice she always want to order something extra? That's for me. She want to order 2 pieces of cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. That's for me. She ordering the lemon meringue cheesecake and she allergic to lemons. I'm not. Believe me. Y'all think I just be making these stories up? All right. Okay. And the last one is she ain't used to a good man. She ain't used to a good man. We're gonna get to the videos in a second, but this female ain't used to a good man, bro. That's why she act a fool the way she does. If you want the truth, I wish I could pretend and fake it. Dog, she ain't about the right because she ain't about the right. She ain't used to no good man. You thought, and a lot of dudes do this. We got a bad habit of doing this as men. I mean this for real. We got a bad habit of doing this. Thinking we could change a chick, make a chick better. If she was with me, she would be like this. That's why you see, check it. If you ever notice, entertainers share chicks, sports figures share chicks, rappers share chicks. They all be smashing the same chicks, that same pool. Each one of them think because they got money or they got ego or status, they really think I can be the one to change her. So you see what another rapper being with this other rapper's ex-girlfriend, or another NBA player trying to be with this other NBA. Dude, I was just watching some footage, YouTube short, and they were talking about the guys that were interested in Vanessa Bryant after Kobe died. Dude, how come all these months Kobe's ex-teammates, from Rick Fox to a few other dudes, dude, what's his name, Bryant? No, Byron, that was his name. Another one. It was like five dudes that were on Kobe's championship team with him and Shaq. Black dudes and white dudes, all in Vanessa face for a couple years. Dude, my point is, there are a lot of women out there, man. I'm not comparing Vanessa to these women, but what I'm saying is, in regards to other women, a lot of these women ain't ready for a good dude. A lot of these women ain't ready for a good dude. And you think that you're gonna try to change her like dudes try to do with basketball wives. That ish ain't gonna happen. It's dude, I'm gonna tell you something. Wasn't nobody stupid enough to think that Cardi B and Offset was gonna last for a lifetime. We did not see that couple going into its 80s. We do not see Rihanna and Travis Scott being together forever. We do not see that. Ain't nothing about them that says forever, does it? Having kids, yeah. Forever, ever? No. We did not see Common or Andre 3000 with Erykah Badu forever. None of us. We saw them having kids by her or dating her, but we never saw like, oh, wow, I can see them together forever, dog. Well, it's the same thing with you and your woman, dog. Your woman that used to be, sometimes y'all get women that's only good for, dude, y'all ready? You want the truth? Your woman got an expiration date. She ain't good enough for the full lifetime. She's term life insurance, not life. Not whole life insurance. She's term life insurance, not whole life insurance. Your woman got expiration date. Like Kevin Samuel said, the milk is spoiled. She like a tire. Last two years. She like an alternator. See what I'm saying? Transmission. She's like a transmission. Eventually you're gonna get that transmission changed down. It may take 10 years, but you're gonna have to get that. She's like a spark plug, bruh. You got to get it changed every so often, every 100,000 miles. She got an expiration date. She ain't one of them built for the long term. And you be knowing it. This the part that got me. You sitting up here crying and depressed and drinking extra alcohol. Some of you dudes became homeless back in the day and sleeping in your car, lost your job, trying to get your mind right over a chick that you knew. You knew. She was not built for longevity. She was great for 5 years. Some women are great girlfriends, horrible wives. They make a horrible wife. Why are you trying to wife this chick up? Some chicks are made for the streets, not to be moving into your house. Dude, some of y'all need some chicks, dog. In all sincerity, those chicks that you smashed was just that. Chicks that you smashed. Why you moving her into your crib? Why you trying to put a ring on that finger? Why you having babies by this chick? Some of y'all baby mamas was for the streets when you met her and for the streets today. You got dudes like me still can go up into you. Think about it, dog. Let's be real. You got dudes how I used to be, bruh. Right now, tonight on a Friday night, your kids at your house, hanging out with you. Shout out to the shorties. I'm over at your baby mama house, breaking in that bunk bed. Yeah, if you think I ain't smashing your wife or your ex-wife or your baby mama in your kid's bunk bed, you crazy. I've been in plenty of bunk beds. I turned that kid's bunk bed into a water bed. Dre, you ain't right. You dang right. I done smashed. And you know when the plastic bed, the beds that look like a race car? Man, I done smashed plenty of your baby mamas on that race car bed. Your little 10-year-old son race car bed. Man, what? What? You know how to do. I done smashed on Flintstone sheets, Spider-Man sheets, Captain America sheets, Superman sheets, My Little Pony sheets, Powerpuff Girl sheets. Man, y'all mother's crazy. Man, I ain't got to do. I owe you and your kids no loyalty. And if I'm like that, and remember, this is the old Andre. If I was like that, can you imagine the disloyal motherfuckers of this new generation? You had a baby by that chick. You decide I don't like condoms. You did what plan B probably wasn't out when you first had your shorty. My point is, a lot of times we try to make serious women that ain't ready for us to be serious. She ain't ready. She's not at that stage of life, or maybe that's just not her. And we try to say, well, maybe if I marry her, she'll get serious. Maybe if I do this. I know one dude, man, he married a big chick. You thinking that you good with a big dude. I done smashed on the Voltron sheets, the damn Thundercat sheets, the Ultraman sheets, the Barbie sheets, the Barbie pillowcases. Shoot. Man, I take that Barbie pillow and put up under her, because she bent over. I take them 2 Barbie pillows and put up in her stomach just to get that arch just right. Why I got your baby mama bent over that Barbie bed. You crazy. Oh, you know loyalty? I'm looking right down at that Barbie sheets. Barbie look at me right in my face. Get it, dog. Go and do what you do, Dre. Do what you do. Barbie sitting up there cheering with the Barbie cheerleading. I was thinking to myself, Barbie was cheering for me while I'm hitting your baby mama on your kid sheets. You crazy. You crazy. We done already tore the couch up. Her bed destroyed. Let's go in the kids' room. What? You on some freaky stuff? Yes, I am. You nasty. You ain't right. You can change the sheets tomorrow, girl. Let's do some freaky stuff in the kids. Come on, let's go get it. Let me put this Barbie inside you. Let me put this Barbie inside you, girl, and vibrate it. Put this Barbie inside you and get that Barbie. Let me, Barbie toes stick out like this. Barbie toes kind of like stick like, put that Barbie in you, girl. Just shake that thing up with the Barbie. Girl, we can clean it. Girl, you can put some alcohol on that. Your kids ain't gonna know what I did with that Barbie sheet. I mean, with that Barbie toy. Yeah. Y'all, okay. Y'all be thinking I'll be lying too. Y'all be like, oh, you just be talking shit. Okay. All right. Okay. If I didn't do it, how can I think of this warped stuff if I wasn't doing this warped stuff? Did you think about that? The average dude ain't thinking about no damn Barbie sheets and smashing on Voltron. Me, I was like, any more beds in here? I didn't care if it was your grandmama bed. I didn't care if she had her grandmama bed and her grandmama was going over your auntie house. Grandmama bed had to get got. I'm sorry. I'm in grandma bed. It smells like 95 years old. Yes, it does. It smells like 82. Yes, it does. I don't care how old grandmama bed smell. I'm getting it. I'm in grandma bed. I just smashed the German chick in the grandmama bed. What you think I ain't here? Ain't nobody bed safe in town. Had your kids, had your beds. You crazy. Had your kids, had your beds. You got your rabbit ass mind. What? Y'all talking about Dre the Ripper, man. Y'all better be happy I'm happily married and I'm calmed down. But when I was Dre the Ripper, the Barbie sheet bandit, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Had your kids, had the sheets, had the Barbies. Believe you me, man. Kid you not, bruh. What? Please. Grandma, like I said, grandma bed had to get it too. Wait a minute, grandma bed closed. Grandma bed, the door be closed. What's in there? That's my grandmama room. Come on, let's go in here. You can change the sheets, girl. You can change the sheets. That is my grandmama room. Man, before they can say anything, I done jumped on the bed butt naked on grandmama bed. Come here, girl. I'm good with the water, babe. Water? No, I got one, babe. Thank you. Love you. Okay, cool. Thank you, sexy boo. I love that woman. I should. Yeah, man, listen. What's my point? My point is, even if you marry her, even if you boo her up, bruh, she wasn't at the stage of life to change. And she didn't change. So while you shedding your tears, you kind of feeling bad. She ain't gonna change. She's being who she is. And you got to be honest with yourself in regards to who she is. And once you do, you're gonna be all right, bro. I kid you not. Like I said, dealing with the pain. Grandma didn't lock the door. That was her problem. Grandma should have known. Grandma came back home. She had brand new sheets, clean. Them sheets was clean. Bed made all brand new. Grandma looking like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Who been in my bed? Andre? I told you I got caught one time by the mama. The mom coming through. I kid you not, bro. Oh my God. We in mom bed. Kid you not. I think I was like 19. We in mom bed. I'm breaking the brakes off shorty, right? Man, I'm in the middle about the bus. I'm right there. All of a sudden I hear in the back the keys to the front door. And I'm like, dang. And I was like, you about to bus, but I'm like right there. Man, I bust. It's dripping all over my bed and sheets. I'm trying to run to the closet, to the chick's closet. The chick running to the bathroom because it was mom's room, the bathroom, and then it was her room. I run into her room, bucket naked. I'm hiding in the closet. Mom walk in her room. Tanya, I remember her name. Tanya, get your ass into the living room. Wait for me on that couch. She walked straight to that closet. Andre, and get your ass out that damn closet. I still had the door closed. All she heard was my voice. Yes, ma'am. And you get your ass on that couch. Yes, ma'am. See, I come from the old school yes, ma'am era, you know. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Remember the scene from Boys in the Hood? Yeah. See? Yeah. Shout out to you, Montrez. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jumping out the window like Trey. I don't think I have. Wait a minute. I got to think now. Have I ever had to jump out a window? I don't think so. I think no. I think the only time that I kind of like was worried one time, I was smashing like one of the biggest drug dealers in the city. And I knew this dude was super violent. And I was smashing his baby mama. You talking about the dude with I got pistol in hand, and I got pistol and ussy. I got ussy and a pistol. I'm thinking this ain't even his house. I'm just feeling like I'm looking behind my back. This what's this nigga? I'm sitting up there. I got the gun cocked. Let me go and get this. Let me get this out of the way. This ain't comfortable to me. I don't like this. Anytime I feel like I'm on Fear Factor, for real. He said I have a third floor. Oh man, that's serious, man. Serious. Shout out to you guys. Get that camera straightened out. Okay, she wasn't the one. So let's get to the videos, guys. Let's get to the videos. Let's remove this down here. Shout out to you guys for buying the ebook as well as supporting. Once again, the ebook is only $20 by way of the Cash App. Shout out to you guys. And thank you guys for supporting my way of the super chats. You guys are really great brethren. Let me stop this on the screen. Let me pull up our video for tonight. And we're focusing first on guys not letting go and realizing she ain't coming back. Then we're going to focus on women trying to beg men to come. Can they come back? Yeah, there are women that I messed up. I had a good man. Can I come back? Hell no. I got a passport. I'm not even in the States. Don't beg now. Let's look at this video real quick.
Come back till you do this. Don't text her at all. Don't initiate any type of contact with her, fellas. Every guy is texting her saying, why you stop talking to me? Why you not hanging out with me no more? Well, look.
Remember, guys, before we go any further, and he's talking about, if you want her to come back because you miss her and you want her back. But before we go any further, make sure you guys email me if you have sent the $20 yesterday or today so I can make sure that you get your copy of the ebook. Shout out to you guys.
Look, she stopped because she realized that you wasn't the guy that she thought you was. You have to understand that once you stop working on yourself, once you stop building yourself, fellas, females decide to distance themselves. Or when you too clingy and always want her attention or constantly blowing up her phone, it shows that you have no type of motion going on. And that's fine though. Once she go ghost on you, you have to understand that you can't chase her. You can't chase after her. You just have to accept the fact and move on. Once she starts seeing you on your grind, once she starts seeing you with different girls that look better than her, she's gonna want to come back. And it's up to you once that time comes to be like, I don't want you no more. Or if you want to come back, you gotta abide by these terms. Knowing this will really change your life.
The best way that you can win her back is not to try to convince her, do all these nice things for her, change her mind. It is to become the man that she wants back. And you're probably already trying to do that, but you're trying to do that based on what you thought went wrong in the relationship. There's what you thought went wrong in the relationship. There's what she thought went wrong in the relationship. And then there's what really went wrong in the relationship. And unfortunately, you don't know what you don't know. It's so hard to see your blind spots when you're trying to see your own blind spots. That is why there is so much importance in having a mentor. It doesn't have to be me. Just find someone that can guide you through this path, who's gone on this road, has been through what you're going through. Look at the most successful people in business or in relationships. I guarantee you that they've learned from someone. They haven't just figured this out by themselves.
Meant a lot to me. You know, she would...
And the only thing I won was being alone.
I'm basically going for a breakup at the moment. Like, well, it's already happened. And it's mental how it just like weighs very heavy on your mind. It's like no matter how much you do stuff, you just still, it's just there.
I have loved the same girl for the past 6 years. I see her from time to time and we fool around. But to me, it's more than that. I've been feeling the same heartbreak for 6 years.
One of the most common traumas probably that people are going to go through is heartbreak.
Your mind is going to be your worst enemy if you really start to miss her. You have to find yourself now. You have to find out who you are.
I can't stop thinking about Bonnie. I have so much guilt. I pushed her away.
I regret not going after the girl I've been in love with for the past 5 years.
Are you going to sleep lonely tonight? Yeah.
¿Qué parte no entiendes cuando te digo que no? La N o la O.
Ocho, what did you do to make that woman leave?
Who? Man, bruh, did you not hear what I just said? Man, hey, forget why she left. Give me some ideas to get her back. Fuck you talk about why she left. Heard about the wrong shit. Motherfucker's supposed to be helping me. Talk about why. Fuck why.
You were a wonderful experience.
You were everything.
I ain't gonna lie, bro, sometimes, like, late nights, I just cry like a motherfucker.
I want to go home, please.
Why do you want to go home, Jane?
Are you on drugs? Are you fucking on drugs? Why do I want to go home? What did you do?
I did everything.
I just want her back.
And when we'd run into each other over the years, we'd laugh about that night that we first met. For all the good things that have happened since.
You have to let me go. You have to let me let you go. I need you to do that for me. I gave you a chance again. And again. And again. And again. And again. That's how much I loved you.
I haven't felt good for a long time. You know, I haven't felt good. For a couple years, it's something that's been bothering. Sorry.
I can't get over you. And I can't shake this shit. It's like, you know, I want what I want from who I want it from, and nobody can fill that void. And I know what my friends say. They say I should be able to get over it, and I'm dumb and I'm stupid, but I loved you and I planned on having a forever with you. And the fact that I don't have that anymore is driving me crazy. Nobody touches like yours. No one understands me the way that you do. No one is able to make me feel the way that you do. And I want what I want, who I want it from, and nobody else can fill that void. You were irreplaceable in my life. And there's nobody that can talk me through it. There's nobody that can make me get over it. I want what I want, and there's nobody in this world that can compare to you. And it hurts because it's a drug. I'm addicted to you, and everything about you was everything that I needed. And I don't have it no more, and it's not easy for me to let this shit go.
Yeah. We're not done with the video, of course, but yeah. I've talked to quite a few brothers over the years, and it don't matter what country you're in. I've talked to guys that have gone through this with women that they've met in Colombia, guys with women that they have met in the States or in Canada. One of the reasons why I automatically say, and I kid you not, guys, you guys hear me say it in joking, but one of the reasons why I don't allow a woman to come back, or I put it in my mind, or when you hear me say it's over, or when you hear me say X means next, and you can't spell the word next without having an X, EX. I'm not going through this for nobody. I'll go through the pain and disappointment of the breakup, but I will never go through the pain and disappointment of I want you back. That pain that you guys go through is a level of pain I've never experienced before. See, the breakup is one pain, but to want that person back is like a gigantic storm coming through. The breakup was rain compared to you want that person back, and you know that it's going to be hard treading to get that person back. I've never been through that because I already put it in my mind. If it's over, I ain't talking about some little short breakup. I'm talking about like really over. Live your life, boo. I'll live mine. I'd rather go through the disappointment, the pain of it's over, than the pain of wanting that person back, remembering the past. Oh, wow, I wish we had. I don't go through none of that. Why? Because I already trained my life years ago. If it is over, it is over. And the other thing, statistically, why I'm like this. We just talked about me mentally preparing myself for this, but statistically why I'm like this is I have yet to meet a couple. And I know that there are a few out there. We got 9 billion people on the planet. I know there are people out there, but let's put it like this. I have rarely seen a couple that got back together and it worked. Rarely have I ever seen that. I could probably say in my life, the people that I know off camera, I don't know any. I've heard about it on social media. I don't know no couples. I've never met a couple that said, yeah, we separated. He disappeared for a few years. I did my thing for a few years. We came across each other and we got back. And it lasted a lifetime. Never. If you know that that's so, let's put it like this. And I mean this. For your woman to come back and you guys make it, for that Dominican chick to come back to you, that Brazilian chick to come back to you, that American chick to come back to you, and for it to actually work is equivalent in your mind. You think it's going to work? That's equivalent to a woman imagining a 6-figure, 6-foot, 6-pack, over 6-inch man. For the most part, them dudes don't even exist. They love their mama, but will stomp somebody in the streets. He loved Jesus and Allah, but at the same time, he wears steel-toed boots because he like to break in houses. Just like what women want does not exist, you thinking that coming back together is going to work. It's so rare. You might as well move on and find somebody else, bruh. I want what I want. I know you do. I want her back. I don't want nobody else. That's because you don't know anybody else. You've forgotten about all. Some of us make the mistake and forget this ain't our first breakup. You just in a breakup. I'll say this again. You are in a breakup, but this ain't your first breakup. This is the first time you had to ride out that pain. This is not the first time you had to shed those tears. This is not the first time you had to move on. What did I mention the other day? I mentioned this to my boy too. When you're in the middle of a breakup, the first thing that you need to do is learn to say no and learn to let go. No, you can't come back, and I'm letting you go live the life that you need to live. No, you can't come back. I don't want you back. I don't want to be back. I'll let you go. You'll never see me stalking you. You'll never see me. No chick ever in the history of Andre ever received 10 texts from me. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Ever received. My ex-wife ain't never received 5 texts from me. 5. Baby, please come up. We should work it. 5 texts. You dudes be like 103 text messages. 147 text messages. And if she said, let's work it out, statistics show it ain't gonna work out. Either you gonna remind her of why she left you, or she's gonna remind you that why you left her, or why she's not the same person anymore after you guys broke up. It doesn't work. All you fantasy dudes, like I said, that is the male version of a fantasy, because statistically that doesn't work out. You got like a 0.0009% chance of it actually coming together again and actually working for a lifetime. That's so rare. You see it in the movies, and you see it on rom-coms, like he did this and she did that, and they come back together and they're in love and they get married, or she's at the altar with her new boyfriend and they're about to get married and he comes running down the aisle, baby, don't do it, I still love you. That's in the movies, dog. That's in the movies. That's on television. In real life, have we ever heard of anybody running down some damn aisle? Talk about, baby, I still love you. Like the episode of Different World with Whitney and Dwayne Wayne. Remember Dwayne Wayne went down the aisle. Girl, I still love you. Come with me, girl. I'm coming with you. I'm coming with you. That's television. That's to sell products during commercials. None of you have ever been to a wedding and you were sitting there and all of a sudden some dude came from the back of the aisle and like, who the hell is that? That's my ex-boyfriend. Girl, I know y'all spent $20,000 on this wedding. I don't care. I love you. Come with me. Okay, I love you. Ever. You ain't never seen that happen. And it's so rare. Most of you can sit back and go through the Rolodex of your mind right now. You ain't seen your daddy leave your mama and they get back together. I'm not talking about that short little a few months and they living like down the street from each other. I'm talking about your daddy was on the other side of the city, living his life, gone for years. 5 years later, your mama and your daddy bump into each other at a grocery store, and then all of a sudden they fall in love again. You ain't seen that. If you have, it's so rare you need to write a book. You have not seen that. What's my point in telling all this for the last 5 minutes? Gentlemen, there is no such thing as a successful get back statistically. There is no such thing as a successful get back. And when I statistically found that out and realized that, I accepted it. Well, I want what I want. I know you do, bro. I got you. I feel your pain. I've been there. But my pain that I said, pick my pain. I told my boy the other day, I said, you need to pick your pain. You got 3 levels of pain. The first level of pain is while y'all together and y'all driving each other crazy. That's a level of pain. And y'all showing each other that you shouldn't be together. The second one is the breakup. That's painful. The third one is to want each other back, knowing that you ain't supposed to be together. That's the third level of pain. You got to pick which level of pain. Either you're going to be with her and you're going to be in pain because y'all ain't got no business being together. Either you're going to go through the initial pain of the breakup. And for some of you dudes, you're going to go through the pain of wanting her back. When statistics show you it will never happen or ever work out. Rare. Even when women want men back, it rarely, if ever, happens, and rarely, if ever, stands the test of time. I got back with my man. How long y'all been together? 3 years? Catch me in 10 and then talk to me. 3 years ain't no longevity. 3 years, y'all still having happy sex. I'm happy to see you again sex. Catch me in 10 years. And 10 years is a short time in life. You don't see them couples that get back together 10 years later. You don't be seeing them together. Ever. So I picked my pain right here. I'm not going to be with somebody and stay in a painful relationship. That ain't going to happen. I'm not going to be wishing on a star, hoping she comes back, because statistically, we won't get back together. And statistically, it ain't going to work out anyway. So I don't pick that pain. I pick the pain of we broke up. Man, this is sad. I shed my tears because it's sad that we broke up. You know what? I got my nostalgia thoughts. Nostalgia. My nostalgia thoughts of, wow, I remember we used to. I've got those thoughts, but that's in the pain of you broke up. But I know this too shall pass. But You dudes that daydreaming and wishing that she'll come back wishing on a star, like Geppetto wishing on Pinocchio. Stop that. I mean it. If it's over, you got to get in the habit. I didn't just all of a sudden just woke up one morning and that's how I always was. No, I sat back and I looked at reality, and statistically, most people don't come back together, and the ones that the few that do never make it to a 10-year window. Rarely make it to a 5-year window. So if you know you want what you want, it's not going to work out. Now you being stupid. Now I'll be stupid for her for 3 years. I would rather have those 3 years than anything. Then now you simping. Dog, I'd rather shed my tears for 3 months than deal with somebody that caused me to have pain. 3 years ago, I was in pain, right? Because we broke up that first time 3 years ago, right? 3 years later, now I got to go through that issue again because we broke up again. Statistics show we about to break up again. So you statistically are going to put yourself in that pain twice? No, seriously. You love her that much, you willing to go through that pain twice. Over some chick that's most of us dudes walk past in the grocery store and don't say nothing to her. I ain't never seen the Dominican worth breaking up twice. I ain't never seen I love Andrea. I love my wife. I'm not to get back with but I ain't gonna break up with Andrea twice. I ain't gonna go through that pain twice. I'm not going through, no. Andrea in there talking about some obviously. No. And some of you dudes like going through that pain over and over and over again, bruh. She is not coming back. So choose the middle pain of, wow, I hate that we broke up. That's painful. But don't stay with somebody that's causing you pain and don't want somebody back because that's causing you more pain. Some of you dudes, okay, you Robin Williams, you deleting yourself because of the breakup of a pain, the pain of a breakup. Dude, who the quarterback, the Tennessee quarterback, the brother that got deleted by the waitress that was so much in love with him? The brother that was who was like the first major quarterback for Tennessee. The Tennessee Titans, I forget his name. Met the young girl, turned the young girl out, took the young girl for granted, kicked her to the curb. Steve McNair, thank you very much, brother. Because she wanted him so bad, she deleted him and deleted herself. And how many times do we see that men do that? All the time. Instead of just riding the pain of the breakup, you ride the pain of you want her back and you can't get her back. And now you deleting her, the kid. Dude, that's how my best friend, one of my female best friend, that's how she died. Let me pull up something. That's how one of my closest friends died. Let me see if I can pull this up. Her ex-husband deleted her, his new girlfriend, his new girlfriend's daughters, my close friend's daughters, put a bullet in the 2 kids that were out the house of his new girlfriends. They survived. And then put 2 in my best friends or my really close friends, 2 sons, and the 2 sons survived. So the 4 kids survived, but the 2 adult daughters on both sides, they got deleted. His new girlfriend and my friend, who was his ex-wife, who wanted her back so bad. And they couldn't believe it. They couldn't believe it. I didn't know the story made it to ESPN. I didn't even know the story made it to ESPN. Let me pull it up. Let me screen share real quick, gentlemen. Then we're going to get back to the video. And let me blow this up a little bit more so we can see this a little larger. I did not know it made it to ESPN. Ex-Maverick dancer arrested. That's the dude. He was a big dude. And there was the Dallas Mavericks had a dance crew. He used to play for the Oakland Raiders. Huge dude. Played for the Oakland Raiders. It's happened in Texas about a good 10 years ago. This happened in Texas. My girl Zena. My girl Zena. I'll drop the link, of course, so you guys can read the whole article. I did not know it made it to ESPN. He said former teacher. He was a teacher. Yes, he was. Moonlighting as a Dallas Maverick hip hop dancer because like he was 6'9". He was a lineman. So when he retired from the NFL, he went to school teaching. On the weekends he had fun. Him and like 6 other dudes would just had his dance group for the Dallas Mavericks. It was just having fun. Eddie Lee Bauer, 44, arrested on Wednesday after police had attached him to 2. Remember I said that? At the house of his girlfriend and then my girl house, my friend house. Deleted 4 people, including his estranged wife, that was my friend, and wounding 4 others. Those were the little kids I was telling you that he put deletions on them kids too, but they survived. 15 minutes apart. My friend lived in the suburbs in DeSoto. He had threw a grenade in her house. He was ex-military too. He threw a grenade in her house in the name of trying to get a woman back. I'll say this again. All this happened. These kids got wounded. And then the daughters got deleted and the mothers got deleted. All in the name of, not because they broke up, all in the name of some dude wanted the chick back. And the police were blowing, this is the crazy part. The police were blowing up my friend's phone. It happened at night. Yep, at night. His girlfriend, Tanya Smith, he deleted her daughter. It was a little girl that just so happened to be there. I mean, the young girl that was happened to be over there. A friend, family to a friend. She was a girl. This was a girl at that house. All this happened right here at one house. So his girlfriend got deleted. The daughter that got deleted, who was 17 years old, he put a hot ball in the 14-year-old boy and in the 17-year-old young girl. Those were the only 2 that survived in that house. They're calling my friend. The police are calling my friend. Girl, there's your ex, he on his way. She hadn't answered her phone. Police trying to shoot out to where she is in DeSoto. They got there too late. He had already threw a hand grenade in her house and he came in. Blah, 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 blah. And then what this fool do? He had the audacity to lay on the floor as if he was a victim. So he hid the weapons and he's trying to pretend like he was over at the house and I didn't know what happened. Oh my God, what happened? So wait a minute, dog. So you telling us that they deleted everybody, but they didn't put no bullet in you and you 6'9" over 320. But you the only one in the house that didn't get a bullet. Even though the police had known you just deleted all those people on the other side of the city. She said her mother, talking about the girl, She said she fell into my arms. She was bleeding, and I moved her back to the sofa. That's when I saw my grandbaby there. So when her mother finally showed up, the girlfriend's mother showed up, she seeing all these people that got deleted and shot. And now the boyfriend is gone. The dude who I'm telling y'all about, he's gone. He's going over to my girl house, my girl Zena Bauer, 47. Zena just got her practicing license. Excuse me. She just got her practicing license. For those of you that don't know what a nursing practicing license is, you are the nursing level equivalent of a doctor. If a nurse could be a doctor at the same time, that's what a practitioner is. You're the highest level of nursing. She used to drive to Houston just for classes and internship. I used to talk to Z on the phone. Then all of a sudden, for like a couple of days, I hadn't spoken with her. So I was like, okay, well, she busy. She just graduated. Okay, no, she's staying focused. I've been warning her about this fool forever, dude. I've been warning her about this dude forever. Z, why you still messing with this dude? Z, why you still? I said, girl, you love attention. I said that attention gonna get you in trouble one day. I said, you think you so pretty, you so fine. I said, you want to miss AKAs, the whole thing, right? She missed AKA USA and all that, going to all the sporting events. She at the top shelf restaurants and 5-star restaurants. She make about $250 a year. This is a back dude in 2011. She was making like $250 a year. And bruh, she got that practicing license. She was so happy. And I was like, why you keep messing with that dude? And she divorced him because he was so insecure. And then he started cheating on her because he was a school teacher. He wasn't making that type of money to take care of her like that. But she wasn't looking for that. She used to spoil him. She just wanted the good man. But he was so insecure. She was like, I can't deal with your insecurities. Because you got money like that. You know a lot of famous people in Dallas and Houston, throughout Texas. You in the AKA, so you know all these college chicks and their husbands and they husbands' friends. But she wasn't into them dudes. But he was so insecure because he was just a regular school teacher that he just drove her crazy. And she just, I can't do this. So he started cheating. So he ended up moving in with his girlfriend. But he was always still in love with my girl Z. So fast forward, I'm telling Zena, leave this dude alone. What you doing? Why you keep on tempting this dude to come back when you know you don't want him? I said, I know you lonely, Z. I got you. It's one thing to have your nice house and you got money and everything. I say, I got you lonely. I say, but this ain't the way to do it. Not even a couple months later, Z got done. Her daughter was 28 years old. And her 2 sons, age 11 and 13. My man put hot balls on both of them. And the 2 sons survived. So the 4 kids, they survived. But the 2 older daughters, done. And the 2 ladies, done. All this happened because dudes don't know how to let go. Dudes don't know how to let go, bruh. Dudes do not know how, people don't know how to let go. So you got my friend gone because people don't know how to let go. I want what I want. And then you got Steve McNair gone because the young girl was like, I want what I want. So, yep, some of you Dallas dudes might remember during that time period if you were around during that era. Shout out to my man Growth. He said, oftentimes society tells men we're the reason things went wrong. He said, I can speak for myself. Me going back, trying to fix things, I never effed up in the first place. Don't let that mind game win, gents. Absolutely correct. It's over, bruh. That Dominican chick is over. I know you ain't never had no Dominican coochie. I got you. It's your first Afro-Colombian chick. I feel you. It's over, bruh. It's over. Dudes just are not gonna listen, Bobby. They ain't gonna listen. Let's go back to the video. Now we're gonna listen to women.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not tripping, bro. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. No, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping.
Move this and let's add this back to this.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Sometimes, like late nights,
I need it, and I don't have it no more, and it's not easy for me to let this shit go. That's what I'm saying. I'm not tripping, bro. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. No, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
My man tripping. You may not have heard what he said. I'm not tripping on no dyke. The chick that he be dealing with is a butch. I'm gonna say this again. I'm talking about LGBTQ butch. That's the female that he's tripping on. He talk about he ain't tripping, but he losing his mind over a bull dyke, over a butch. Let's watch it again. You may not hear it, but he says it. And I watched other interviews with this brother. And he's already talked about that he was dealing with butchy chicks. He was on 106 in Park and talk about that he was in love with a butch.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not tripping, bro. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. No, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? You just...
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Sometimes, like late nights, I just cry like a motherfucker. Like,
bro, what the fuck, bro? Why the fuck did I get shit right? Fuck, bro. Fuck. 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 Fuck.
That shit hurt. Bad.
Why am I attracted to a person I know isn't good?
I happen to know the answer to this. Because you're hoping you're wrong, and every time she does something that tells you she's no good, you ignore it, and every time she comes through and surprises you, she wins you over, and you lose that argument with yourself that she's not for you.
Exactly.
Sleep last night because I know that it's over between us.
If you are in the state to where you've gotten broken up with, or you can see the relationship is going down the drains, or you can see that she's no longer wanting to be with you, you as a man need to say this exact thing. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to miss you. Goodbye. The reason you say that is because once a woman doesn't wake up one day and say, I'm finna leave this or I don't want to be with him no more. So this has been a thing that's been inside of her brain. She's thought about it. She's looked at all the options. And she's come to the conclusion that you aren't the best one for. So you fighting for, begging for, it's not going to work in your favor. It's not going to do anything at all. So all you can do is be a stoic man. Be a man that can control himself and control his emotions. It's all right to say, why do you feel this way? Did I do anything wrong? No matter what she says, you respond with, you know what, I understand, I love you, I'm going to miss you, goodbye. And you do that because that maintains your self-respect, it maintains your dignity, it maintains that attraction level because no man looks good in a desperate state. So all of those emotions that you have for you to want to chase her, to want to beg her, to want to ask her why over and over and over. You're going to take that same hurt energy, because all it is hurt, is pain, which is great. You're going to take that same energy and you're going to apply it to become the best version of yourself, internally and externally. You're going to use that same energy as fuel to become better mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, aesthetically. You're going to use all of that as fuel to become a man that you never thought that you could become, or the man that you never knew that you could become, or the man that you envisioned at the top of your brain that you could become, but you haven't been working towards that. And in your process of doing that, you are naturally going to be an attractive man over again. You're naturally going to be a guy that's different than the others, because once a woman looks back at her past, is, whew, I talked to him, I dated him, I was with him, man, I really dodged the bullet. Because most men don't change. Most men stay the same. So if you can be the anomaly, if you can be the anomaly, and you can, when she looks back at her past and she says, damn, he like he doing good for us. And damn, he like he changed. Damn, he look like he better. It is inevitable for that lady to be attracted to you, whether she admits it or not. The plot twist is, once you do all of the work, once you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, once you walked away like a man, once you maintained your self-respect, once you got better, the options and the abundance of women is going to flood you to where you will have no desire to truly even be with that lady again. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be with her, or I'm not saying that you shouldn't give it another chance. But what I am saying is you will have the ability to attract beautiful women, amazing women, women that have great characteristics and traits and qualities that you want, because you put in the work to become the best version of yourself. So the plot twist is, I'm not telling you necessarily how to get the woman back. I'm telling you how to become the best version of yourself, so you can make a decision on what it is you want to do with your life.
I say this before we go any further with the video. I'll tell any man, statistically, don't go back. Man, that's my wife and kid. Are y'all officially broken up? I'm not talking about, y'all separated. She going over to her mama house for a couple of weeks to think about it, or a couple months, and y'all start dating again. I'm not talking about that. That ain't no breakup. That is not a real breakup. That's y'all just giving each other space. I'm talking about a real breakup. Don't go back. I tell every man that. Don't try to get back. She is not the same person. She is not the same person, and you're not the same person. Statistically, also, most of us like to have examples. Like when I was writing the books, I was reaching out to other authors, getting help, examples. I was studying how books were made. I was not just looking at my book collection. I was actually looking at the fonts, and I was studying, okay, which font was with this book? What book wrote this? And I was studying the borders, okay, how the margins work with a particular book. I had to study the covers, okay, how do you set up the perfect cover for a particular book? The ebook versus the soft cover versus the hard cover. How do you set? I had to study that. I had to look at examples and watch hundreds of YouTube videos and TikTok videos of join groups of authorships of different authors on YouTube. I mean, on Facebook. In other words, I had to have examples to make it work. How many of us know any examples of somebody that got back together with somebody and it worked to help us make ours work? The examples are so few, we ain't got none. You ain't got no partners that went through that and they marriage working after they met each other years later. Do you? I don't. Anybody in your family, let's be real, fellas. Any of the dudes, any of the men in your family, uncle, granddad, your cousin, your brother, any of them lose that woman for a couple of years, got back with that woman, and is working nice. Any of you guys got that? I could put a 0 in the comments. I ain't got one. I ain't got one. And when I did see them try to work it out, they were probably separated for a couple months, but they was always up under each other anyway. Whether it was because they had kids together or whatever, they were always up under each other anyway. That's why they kept going back and forth, because they was always up under each other. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about a real breakup. At least a year went by. They got back together again and it worked itself out more than 10 years. If you ain't got no example of how to do it, why are you trying to do it? It's not going to succeed without an example of somebody you can talk to. Now, bruh, now you back with her. This is how you supposed to do it. You're supposed to do this and make sure that she does that. Make sure she does this. You guys do this. You have nobody to talk to, no examples around you. You're trying to build a house without any architecture, no blueprints, no nothing. Ain't nobody in your neighborhood ever got back with somebody. It's you. You think because you in love and you in lust that all it takes is love and lust for both of y'all to come back together and it's gonna work. And I have not seen it other than the damn movies. Other than a movie and a television show, y'all can't name people in your family. That's right. I'm gonna put my 0 in right now, Jeff. I put my 0 in. I ain't gonna even lie. These dudes trying to pretend they got a whole family full of people that can just help them if you get back with your ex. You got a whole family full of people, a whole church, whole mosque full of people. Just everybody in the temple and got back with somebody that can help you out. No, the hell you don't. You don't know nobody, just like I don't know nobody. If you do know somebody, it's probably that one person, but you don't know nobody that left somebody after a year. They got back together and they've been together like 5, 10, 15 years now. Hell no, you don't know nobody. If you don't know anybody, you don't have anybody to gleam off of, to be an example, somebody to ask questions. How you do it, dog? And everything in life, men always have to ask questions. Hey, dog, how you change this oil in this car, dog? Hey, dog, I don't know nothing about no jumper cables, man. How do I put these jumper cables on, dog? You learn these things from examples. Us good marriages, we've learned it from the other good marriages. If you've never had an example around you on getting back with a chick, how the hell you think you know what you're doing? How do you know it's gonna work? Because I love her and I want what I want and I lust her and we had sex and she cooked for me now. Bruh, just because a chick shows you that she loves you, lusts you, and cook for you in the first 3 months, that don't mean ish to nobody. You ain't back together for real, for real. Like I said, any of you dudes that's back with an ex, I see you in 5 years. I see you in 5 years. You're talking good year one, player. That sounds good. She cooking and cleaning and the kids happy that mom and daddy back together. Sounds good year one. I catch you year 5. Come see me when, how old the kids? Kids 10. About 5 years, they'll be 15, 16 years old. They hanging out, so they ain't in the house. When it's just you and her in the house, talk to me 5 years from now. When it ain't no little kids in the house. And it's just you and her in the house for the most part. All you get back champions, I'm telling y'all, brother, statistically, you don't have an example. Statistically, it doesn't work out. And mentally, you are messing up your brain. Just like the dude that deleted my friend. Just like the chick that deleted Steve McNair. You messing up your brain, man. You reaching? Yep. Disney World raised our women. Shout out to you. He said Disney World raised our women and those bitches raised it up. Yep. That's so true, man. So true. Never go back. Always, even if it's painful, move forward. I don't care if you are on, I don't care if your legs blew off like in the military. You just, boom, legs blew off, but you just crawling. I'm not going to give up on life. I don't care if you're crawling, legs just ain't working and you just crawling. You like in that movie, or what's that, Remnant? With Leonardo DiCaprio when the bear was attacking him and he had to, and at one point in time he had to hide under a dead bodies and everything else to keep warm because dudes had left him for dead. Remember that movie, The Remnant? Just Leonardo DiCaprio just will not give up. And then that movie was actually based off a true story. You thought that movie was like, oh, the kid, they ain't never, all that, man. He falling off of waterfalls and everything. You know, ain't never, all that ain't never happened. True story. That movie was based off a real dude that lived that hell. And some of you dudes living that hell all the time, trying to hold on to that chick, bruh. Let it go. Statistically, you ain't got a snowball's chance in hell. And when these cameras go off, you the one that think that you can do it more than you know. You worse than a crackhead. Even a crackhead know that they on crack. Even a crackhead knows and say, man, I love me some crack. You don't even want to admit that you don't want to give up the fight. Because a lot of us, you want the truth? We don't want to feel like we lost. We don't want her to be walking around like she's the winner. She got the kids, I got the house. Da, 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 da. Everybody loves me. We don't want her to be walking around with that feeling. New dick, new house. She cut her hair short. It's all cute with the little pixie cut. She got a new haircut. Now she wearing the max makeup. So now she got the best makeup on. We saw her when she dropped the kids off looking bad as hell. She about to get smashed by Andre. You know it. That booty looking bigger than ever. She wearing dresses now. She ain't never wore dresses with you. She wearing dresses for me now. You don't want to feel like you lost. So you don't want to give up. If anybody gonna leave somebody, it'll be me leaving you. You won't be leaving me. You don't want to feel that I lost. You don't want to take the L and move on. If you move on, that's proof in your mind. Nobody else give a damn. I'm gonna tell you something. Your boys ain't sitting around thinking like, dang, dog, you took an L on that one. We don't talk like that to our boys. When last time your boy had a breakup and you told him like, dog, you took an L, dog? Nobody said that. Nobody even thinks like that. Only you thinking like that. That's you. Your ex ain't thinking like, yeah, he taking an L, girl. She's sitting over there sad because y'all were together for 15 years and it ain't worked. So she's sad. Why you think she's thinking like about you taking an L? The only person that's thinking that if you walk away, you lost the fight is you. You the only one. You the only one walking around as if this is your first breakup. This is like your 9th breakup since high school. And you swear this is your first breakup in life. We got kids, dog. Every breakup had some type of excuse to stay together, but you didn't stay together, did you? Every breakup that I have ever had an excuse why we should have stayed together and why we should get back together. I have never had a breakup why we shouldn't stay together and why we should at least try to get back together. Every one of them. But you act like this is the one. You did that with the last 8 breakups. Every time you go through a breakup, you respond the same damn way. Stop trying to get the women back. Go through the pain of the breakup. Yes, go through the pain of the breakup. But stop trying to get her back because statistics already show your stuff is not going to work. Your girl is not an anomaly and neither are you. I don't know why you keep trying to act like that Dominican chick is a special Dominican chick. No, she ain't. That South African chick? No, she ain't. That chick in Taiwan? She cool. You'll never see me torturing myself trying to get Andrea back. I'm just texting Andrea. She ain't answering my call. She ain't answering my text. Well, you know, Andrea left her tennis shoe strings. You know, she got a pair of Jordans and she left the strings to her Jordans over here. I'm just, Dre, the only reason I'm calling her so she can get her Jordan shoestrings because those are her favorite Jordan shoestrings from her favorite Jordans, dog. That's the only reason I'm calling, dog. That's the only reason I've been calling her like that so she can get these damn shoestrings. Come get these shoestrings out my house, girl. Come get these shoestrings. Really? You texting her like that over some damn shoestrings? No, you ain't. Who do you think you talking to? You must think I'm Tom Tucker, that dumb motherfucker. You must think I'm Tom Tucker, that dumb mother. Or like mom's, hey Jeffrey, this is like how mom used to say. My mother used to say this. You must think I'm Nelly. You must think I think cat shit is jelly. You must think I'm Nelly and I think cat shit is jelly. This is before the rapper came out, years before the rapper came. My mom used to say that in the 70s. You must think I'm Nelly. You must think I think cat shit is jelly. If you think I really believe that you got a snowball's chance that relationship is going to work itself out again if y'all get back together. And like I said, I'm not talking about that short little separation that you do, that little puppy girl separation you and your girl do because y'all mad at each other. That ain't no breakup. I'm talking about a real breakup where you don't see her for a year. She don't see you for a year. I'm gonna say this again. Another thing I came to peace with. You know, you want another thing? You want to know another thing? I came to peace. I knew my exes for the most part was gonna be attractive. I ain't got no ex that can flex on me. I already knew. I'm not surprised you're looking good. You've been in the gym. And I'm not surprised you got a little cute pixie haircut. And some of y'all get so flabbergasted because women be like, I'm going to the gym. I'm gonna fuck him. I'm gonna get my fine on. I'm gonna get my little cute haircut. He ain't gonna be ready for none of this. Next time he see me, I'm gonna drop the kids off and I'm gonna be so fine, be so sexy. He gonna be crying when he see me in my little skirt. I always expect a woman to improve herself after a breakup. That's what they do. All you dudes that be seeing your woman after a breakup, you be like, damn, she fine. Dude, she's supposed to be. Damn, she looking good. Uh-huh. That's right. But that ain't for you no more. I don't care if she ain't sleeping with nobody. That ain't for you no more. Don't be giving her no damn compliments talking about, I see you looking good, girl. I see you got your new haircut. I see you got a new haircut. That ain't got nothing to do with you. If you don't grab them damn kids and keep on pushing. Some of y'all been smashing your baby mama on the side for how many years? She ain't never came back, has she? She just used you for the dick and tell you to get the phone, take these kids, don't she? I'm gonna say that again. Some of you dudes been smashing your baby mama how long? You ain't moved back in. She ain't moved back in. You her jump off. She your jump off. She don't want you. She just you, dog. I'll take that. That's because you a lame. See, a real dude be like, I'm just here for my kids. Move on, dudes. We're about to listen right now to some women. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys, man. We're about to move on to hear the women talk about how much you women, your women mad at you because you're not a choice. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of dudes go to the gym so they can flex on their ex, not get a new woman, flex on the ex. Give a what she think about me? 9 times out of 10, bruh, I am a cutoff artist from the top of the Shaolin Temple, bruh. I'm the 6th deadly venom. When it come to cutting off, you know you got the 5 deadly venom. I'm the 6th. I don't be one of them dudes that be like on the same side of the city. No, I'm all the way on the other side of the city, dog. I ain't gonna see that woman. Especially for us that ain't got no kids by her. I don't give a damn what her ex is doing. Bruh, I ain't looking through no photos. Talk about something. Back down memory lane. I saw her standing there. We were such a happy, happy pair. Love beyond compare. That ain't right. I wanna go outside in the rain. It might sound crazy. I'll let you dudes go through that. I'm gonna go through the pain that we broke up. I ain't gonna go through no pain of want to get her back. No. What's my motto? I got women by the dozen. If I ain't fucking you, I'm gonna be fucking your cousin. That's my motto. I got women by the dozen. Girl, if I ain't fucking you, I will be fucking your cousin. You know how many of your woman friends been trying to get with you and you still crying over her ass? Man, I done ran through it. Man, if me, Dre the Ripper, with the dastardly deeds, man, shoot, I'm running through friends, cousins, her friends in the choir. I run all the PTA meeting friends get smashed. Our kids' school teachers getting smashed. Man, listen, please. I would be smashing the girl that work at the gas station where she go get her gas. Everybody else getting the sex, but her? You sit up there boo-hooing over this chick when all her friends have been gawking at you for 5 years, and you trying to, man, listen. There was Quanda, LaWanda, Leisha, Keisha, about 5 Kims, 3 Kimberlys. Man, please, y'all too weak for me. Let me end this live stream. I want to do live stream with some strong dudes. Ain't no way in hell, man, please. And y'all think I'm talking like this on camera. Dre just talking. See, that's what I like about Jeffrey being here. Whenever I'm talking, Jeffrey can validate some shit. Jeffrey ain't never seen me. Jeffrey saw me through marriage. He ain't never see me get back with my wife. Never. I no damn get backs. He ain't never seen me sitting up there. Yeah, I'm texting her, Dreff. I'm texting her, dog. I hope our love lasts the test of time. Man, me and my wife broke up. Man, Jeffrey saw me bringing them in like freight trains. You're like, well, who is this new bitch? Just another bitch. Just another bitch. Man, please. See, that's why when I tell stories, I can't lie. Because Jeffrey can come on, Dre. You kind of stretched that one a little bit. Jeffrey can be like, you know, because we both moved down to Tampa together. So, shit. I don't do that get back, bro. One and done. We could be friends. We could be cool. Every female that's been my ex go directly to the friend zone. It's like I put them like an old 45 album. You know how we pull the songs out the crate? Man, that was my jam, dog. Yeah, I got it out the crate. My ex is going to the crate. They going to the crate, dog, like an old 45 album. See what I'm saying? The old Cybertron. Shout out to you, Detroiters. Old Cybertron album. Put that one right up in the old crate like an old school DJ. I'm pulling the songs out the crate. All of them end up in the friend zone crate, man. I'll be all on my exes like, get the fuck out of my face. Look at me, I'm so fine now. Yeah, all right. Let's go listen to these women begging you men to come back. Let's watch the video of that part. Baby, come back. I was such a fool, you see.
Your husband is a good guy, but you're ready for divorce. You're not a bad person, so don't let...
Where did all the good men go? If you're not happy in your marriage, just get a divorce and then go find someone new so you can enjoy some more temporary happiness. Like, this has got to be the worst advice I've ever seen on the internet. Like, I thought marriage was a commitment for better or worse. Nah, it's just when you're not happy, leave, go find someone else. But guess what? Your second marriage and your third marriage, by the data, says it doesn't get easier. Actually, your chances of divorce go up. Because you develop a mindset, oh, well, if I'm not happy, you know, we're not talking about abuse or cheating, but if I'm not happy, I'm leaving. Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with being miserable the rest of your life. But hey, that's what people do, right? That's what we do in 2023. Why even say vows? Because obviously they mean nothing, right? Like I said in the beginning, where did all the good men go? Where did all the good women go? Do better. Facts.
Can we talk about how hard it is to leave the good guy? One, when you say, I want a divorce, and he's like, no, I want to work this out. Everything's going to be fine.
Free that man so he can find his wife.
Come on now. She not just talking to the ladies. She talking to you men that need to be free. I said it again. She ain't just talking to the ladies. She talking to you men that need to be free. You need to be looking in the mirror telling yourself this. Free that man so this man could find his wife.
I'm going to say it again. Free that good man, Savannah, so he can find his wife. Because if you're unhappy, chances are he's unhappy too. But he just doesn't know how to express it. And he doesn't want to get help clearly to change the dynamics of your relationship. And I understand that you're unhappy and your feelings are very much valid. I don't want to invalidate them. But just know that once this marriage is over with, you might not find anybody better. And that's okay. But you got to be prepared to not hold him to a high standard that nobody else can reach. And you also may need to fall in love with the idea of being alone for the rest of your days. Because you know how people say the grass ain't always greener on the other side? Well, I haven't seen too many green pastures that look appealing nowadays, okay? So you might have to fall in love with you and be okay with that for the rest of your life. But yeah, free you and free him so y'all can both be happy.
Oh, you gotta watch this.
So I was married for 10 years. I got married young. I was 21, barely.
I was going to use the
3 days,
youngest.
21. Already had a baby. He was 8 weeks old at our wedding. And I remember feeling like my marriage was temporary from the beginning. Like that I wasn't going to make it. And I didn't know what that feeling was. I just thought it was cold feet, but it kind of manifested itself for the next 10 years. And here we are 10 years later going through a divorce. So he didn't really start this process. I guess it was more so me, because I was always looking for someone else.
She was what? So she marries this guy, already feeling like it's temporary, and she's looking for someone else. Did y'all just hear that?
Did I not say that earlier? That some women come with an expiration date. They only good for 5 years. They only good for 10 years, bruh. And they don't come with a warranty. They don't come with a warranty, and they don't come with a guarantee. A lot of y'all got women that y'all think down for y'all. Bruh, I kid you not. They come with a warranty, bruh. Okay, before we go any further, and I'm gonna harp on this one for years. This is why I say vet the family in other countries, or even in the States, but vet the family. Why? For me, I needed to see a woman that came from a family of wives. I didn't need it to be a woman that come from a family that had women. A lot of us, I don't want to say you dudes, but a lot of us have a bad habit of when we go to another country or we're in the States, we will be with a woman that comes from a group of, comes from a family of women. She got her aunties, she got her grandmamas, she got her sisters. She comes from a family of women, but she doesn't come from a family of wives. When you go to DR, look for a woman that comes from a family of wives. When you come to Colombia, look for a woman that comes from a family of wives. When you go to Thailand, you want something serious? Who's in her family? What are the women in the family like? I don't care if the women, that they got a couple of women in there that's been through divorces. That means that at least the woman was a wife at one point in time. And then you got other women in the family that are still married. Dude, that's the first tip I keep trying to tell you dudes. Forget her butt. Dude, you've already got the coochie. So don't tell me that I'm only with her for the sex. You've been smashing her for 3 months. You just mean her family now, right? So you can't say, Dre, I'm with her because I'm getting the coochie. Dog. If she does not come from a family of wives, how the hell she gonna make you a wife? Riddle me that, Batman. That's my number one go-to for every man in every country. Unless it's a circumstance where you like, you know what, she, you know, her mom and dad, they weren't together, so she really wasn't around, you know. There's certain reasons that rule doesn't apply, but for most women in foreign countries, that rule applies. If I meet your family, first thing I'm trying to see is how many, well, I don't give a damn how many men in the family. I don't care how many other attractive women in the, I don't give a fuck how her auntie got a fat butt. I don't care nothing about that. If I walk through that door, I better see a house full of motherfucking wives where she can't get it no more. I'm letting her go, deuces. I'm not about to burn, dude, life is short. I'm not about to burn this thing called life with some women, to be with a woman that ain't got no wives, none. Mama ain't married, grandmama ain't married. She got 5 sisters, ain't none of them bitches married. And you wonder why yours ain't working out. She ain't got wife or girlfriend material in her DNA. I'll say it again. She ain't got wife, or if you ain't looking for a wife, she ain't got girlfriend material in her DNA. She got 5 sisters, all of them bitches single, but they still fucking somebody. 5 sisters, all single, but they steady sucking dicks. But you want to tell me that you in love with this Dominican chick and she ain't got no examples to glean off of in life, and you think it's not an expiration date on that chick. That's what my point is. Them chicks that have every woman, I don't care who she is, has to have other women to set an example for them. They have to. They don't need a man necessarily always. They need their dads, of course, or uncles, of course, but not always. But who they become for you, that's what I'm saying, is not through their dad. Who they become for you is through their mom and their auntie and their grandmama and their female friends. That's who gonna make or break the type of woman you got. Dad is gonna make her independent, strong. Dad's gonna give her some advice on how to handle men, but who she needs to be for you is gonna come through the females. And if she doesn't have any examples, how the hell you think it's not an expiration date on it? And if you think I'm lying, all you dudes that's been in Medellin and you got Medellin girlfriends and it didn't work out and you swore when you was with her she was a good catch, you ain't even with her today, are you? All you Cartagena dudes that swore that one or those two were good catches, 3 years later, you ain't talked to them chicks in 3 years. All you dudes in Brazil, man, couldn't nobody tell you about her, could they? Man, you ain't talked to that chick in what, 5 years? Them chicks come with expiration dates. I was with chicks with expiration dates. You've been with chicks with expiration dates. I've been the guy of expiration dates. But to sit back and act like an expired chick, that's like trying to make expired milk taste good. You dudes are trying to make expired milk taste good. I kid you not, man. It ain't worth it. Not even a warranty. Nope. We ain't getting nothing back when we put what we put in. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. I kid you not, guys. Let me let you guys. Let's watch the rest of the video. Shout out to Hall & Nose. I can't go for that. Oh, no can do. I can go.
Because I didn't know how to be loved or how to accept love.
She said, I was young. I didn't know how to be loved. I didn't know how to accept love. They love using that excuse. I didn't know, or I was too young. I didn't know, or I was too young.
I don't know what woman needs to hear this, but hear me clear. If you got a man that loves you, if you got a man that's trying, that's doing everything in his power to get better and rise to the occasion of loving you, stay there. Because it's easy for you to be like, I can have anybody I want, because you can. You know what I'm saying? a lot of people want me. And that's probably true because you're beautiful. But you will quickly find out that a lot of the motherfuckers that want you, you don't even want. And a lot of men that want you will never love you, will never try as hard as the man that you are with right now, will never rise to the occasion of loving you. Sometimes that's the illusion. You'll be like, oh, you don't know how many men ask for my number. You don't know how many men I can have anybody I want. You don't be wanting people. That's very rare. So if you're in a relationship with a man who doing his very fucking best to learn you, to love you, to get better on behalf of loving you, stick the fuck around, because I'm trying to tell you that a lot of people want you, but a lot of people don't have the capacity to keep you, love you, or take care of you. Do not let the illusion of all these men wanting your number and liking your pictures and getting in your head even fuck you out of a good person that actually care about you.
Bitch, what is wrong with you? You will sit up there and drive a good man away, then beg him to come back. What the fuck?
The reason why women regret losing a good man is because she realizes that she was actually the problem, but her immaturity blinded her from actually seeing that and loving him correctly. The best way to get a woman to regret losing you is by being a good person who's genuine, honest, words matching your actions, good character, and you just take care of yourself and you're confident. If you can do all of that while you're with her and after you are with her, yeah, you're a success. And to the people telling me, oh, this doesn't work for me, that doesn't work for me, that's because that's the reality that you have, and you are literally insecure. That's why you're saying that things aren't working out for you and that women don't like you and that women don't find you attractive, is because you already think that. And when you have that mindset, women are repulsed by it. So obviously it doesn't work for you because you talk down on yourself on the internet to strangers.
Some women are a blessing and others are a curse. You need to know the difference.
I'm gonna pause that, let you guys let that sink in for a second. Some women are blessings, some women are a curse. It is your job to know the difference.
You see, a woman is supposed to give you peace, and if pleasure comes with that, then that's a bonus. But if you're someone who hasn't made it yet in life, then you need a loyal woman whose demands aren't going to kill you on the way up. Because a good woman is a lifelong investment, and an immature woman is a lifelong bill.
What a lot of people do is they focus on the person. They say, I want him back, I want her back. What you want to do instead is stop focusing on the person and start focusing on the traits of them that you liked. And what you then need to realize is, it's not that I need to be with this person, but I need somebody that had these particular traits, whether that it was that they were affectionate, whether it was because they were caring, whether it's because they were beautiful. You've got it in your mind that there's nobody like this, and I have to get back with them, and it's they were this and they were that, and we have this special connection. The connection comes from particular traits that you liked. Those traits are still available and accessible in different people. And likewise, you have to also remind yourself of the traits that led to the breakup. There were lots of traits in the relationship that led to the breakup. Remind yourself of those traits and say, well, I need somebody with the traits that I loved, but without the traits that caused the reoccurring fights. So separate.
Okay, guys, I'm in my backyard responding to your inbox message. Let's go. Can you please pray for my marriage? We are separated. My husband has a girlfriend. He lives with her. They said they're staying together forever. They said nobody is going to break them up. Please pray that God brings my husband back to me. I really want my husband back. I want my marriage back. What do I do?
Today, you all, we have got to get into the aftermath of leaving a good man.
Before our girl Danica goes in, and you know how she does, shout out to my man Dollar Bills with the $20, and my man Andrew, if I'm not mistaken, with the $5. Shout out to you, brother. And make sure, Dollar Bills, that you email me Once again, guys, make sure you email me if you've sent over $20. I've got all of you guys' information, but email me, and I know who's already sent a payment in for the ebooks. And shout out to you guys once again. Let's listen to our girl Danica.
See, way too often when it comes to women, we always feel like, you know, if I have this good man, I can get a better him, right? We don't see that man as somebody that is of value, somebody that should be treasured, appreciated, held on tightly to. We don't have that mentality a lot of the times. A lot of the times when it comes to women, it's like, well, I can always upgrade. I can always replace. I can always, you know, find somebody else that is going to be richer, taller, finer, better in bed, sweeter, you name it, right? And unfortunately, a lot of us find out the hard way that that's not necessarily true.
That's not necessarily true. And that's the end of the video, and she's 100% correct. A lot of times women replace you. You didn't do anything wrong, bruh. You did nothing wrong. And she ain't coming back, even though you ain't did nothing wrong. Because she actually think there's somebody out there that's better than the best that she was getting. I didn't say better than what she had. You were the best that's what she was getting. And she thought somebody was better than the best. I mean, think about it. We got modern women right now that's obese and they think that they're the prize. They think that they are the prize, and they weigh 305 at 5'5". These women really think this, gentlemen. We are in this era. So at the end of the day, guys, and like I said, we've been here 3 hours. Shout out to you guys. Make sure that you email me. And we're going to end it with this. It's not going to be a long one tonight. We're going to end it with this. At the end of the day, she ain't coming back. You don't need her back, even though you want her back. You don't need her back. You just want her back. Let it go. The chick in Thailand, there are plenty of them in there that are there. The chicks in Brazil, your girl is replaceable. My girl, anyone, anybody, all of us are replaceable. Stop walking around life as if they can't be replaced, because they can. Let her move on. Let her go. Let her live her life. Stop texting. Stop calling. Stop reaching out. Stop saying, baby, please. Stop trying to smash your baby mama if she's not letting you smash. Stop all that, bro. There's so much of life that's expecting, that is waiting for you, and you holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back. So like I said, the advice that I give to any guy, the next go round, look at the family. The family will tell you everything about a woman. Stop playing stupid with, okay, here we go. Play stupid with the woman. You got affection with her. You think she's sexy and attractive. Play stupid with her. I'm cool with that. I got you. Don't play stupid with her family. If you see that there are no wives or no girlfriends in that family, now it's your fault for being with her. If there are no husbands or no true long-term boyfriends in that household, anything that happens in your relationship is your fault for being with her, for assuming that a woman does not need the leading and the mentorship of other women to help them be the woman that you need. I'll say this again. It is your fault. All of it. I don't care what chick you with. I don't care how she look. I don't care how tall she is. I don't care about her career. I don't give a damn about none of that. I'm letting you know now that if she has no mentors, no examples of how to be a good woman, how the hell are you sitting up there thinking because you throw a few dollars at this Colombian chick, this Venezuelan chick, she gonna be a good woman? That chick got an expiration date and you scared to admit it. I got you. This your first Venezuelan. I got you. This your first Latina because where you from, it ain't that many Latins. So you've been traveling and you've been with Latinas. I got you. You ain't never had an Asian girlfriend. I understand. Understand you simping at this point in time. When a lot of dudes first start traveling, they simp right at the beginning. I got you. I understand, bro. I ain't hating on you. But what I am telling you, you got an expiration date on your back. And you sitting up there trying to act like y'all gonna be together for L and you ain't. Well, I don't want her for L anyway. Don't worry about it. You ain't gonna have her for L. And when she leave you, don't be shedding them tears as if you wanted her for L. I'm gonna say that again. Some of you dudes sit up there and be walking around like you macho man in Cartagena. And as soon as that Colombian leave you, Mr. Macho Man, oh, that Mr. Macho, that's gone. That's gone. You sitting up there crying like you back in the States. The family, bro, will tell you everything. The family is the blueprint for everything. Everything. Okay. Y'all want to know how serious I am about the family and women in the family? We got some long-term relationships in our family with the women, but it's only a couple of them. It's only a couple of them. If a dude had to make a decision to date, I don't care, my aunties, grandma, my sister, my female cousins, if he looked at my family, I'm put it like my family. See, a lot of times I'll be talking about their family. I put it in my family. I would tell my boy, don't F with my family. There's an expiration date on most of the women in my family. That's how serious I am about check the family. Even if my boy wanted to come in my family with all my female, 1 or 2 husbands here and there. I think Jeff, we got maybe three husbands, maybe 3 out of all these women in our family, because our family is predominantly females. 3 husbands. Each one of the ladies that have passed on with no husband, from my mama to your mama, Jeff. I am not recommending any of my boys to be and fall in love with anybody in my family, because it ain't enough examples for the women in my family to be wives. Oh, there's a lot of divorces. Now, if a man want to be a professional divorcee, yeah, you get with a woman in my family, you guaranteed to get some divorces. Yeah, we got 3. Jeffrey said we got 3 in our family. All these people, family reunion packed. 3 husbands. And you think you're going to come into our family and find you a good wife. In my family. So if I could put my family out there and tell y'all, start looking at these women's families. And if the family ain't on point, let the chick go. I don't care if you smashing the chick, or if you smashing her, don't take her serious. There's an expiration date on that chick. So when it happens, don't be crying like a little bitch about it. When that Dominican chick moves on to a new dude, because that's how she saw how her mama did, stop crying about it. You saw her mama, how mama act. Her mama ain't got no man. When you see that chick that's in St. Thomas, and her mama and her aunties ain't never seen no husband, ain't never seen no boyfriend. Mom was getting smashed. That's how she got them kids and 3 baby daddies in St. Thomas, St. Martin, Barbados. Stop acting like the one that you got, she's not an offspring of that. That bitch is. She is. Shout out to my man Grove Talk in the building. He said, gentlemen, you are going to wake up with the same face, same health, same growth, a good heart, yep, and some money. or insane money. And if you can't better or be better in those areas, F that bitch. And he right. All the good things that you guys have been doing, man, getting yourself on track, getting your body on track, getting your money on track. You got a passport. You flew. This chick ain't flew all the way to Taiwan. She ain't flew from Taiwan to the States to see you. You flew from the States to Taiwan to meet her. And you sitting up there boo-hooing if it didn't work, or she didn't show up at the airport like she was supposed to, and all of a sudden she disappeared. Dude, don't even trip on that chick. These chicks got, man, I'm gonna tell you this in all sincerity. I noticed this about most women around the world. You don't know most women? Bruh. I'm talking about in groups, not as individuals. Most women carry themselves, for most men, with an expiration date. Women only carry themselves not having an expiration date for maybe 1 or 2 dudes. Most dudes that they got are just boyfriends and jump offs. Most women that I know that are married today, I was somebody jump off, somebody's boyfriend, somebody that their date. Most of us could look back and say, you know what, Dre, you right. Most of the women that I know that are married right now, I was their expiration date. I was with them 6 months. I was with them maybe a year. I was with them maybe one night. I was with you were an expiration date, dog. Most men are the expiration dates for most women. Most women are expiration date for us men. You'll meet 1 or 2 people in your life that you'll want for a lifetime. I'll say this again. You're only going to meet maybe 1 or 2 people that you want for an L. Everybody else is just expendable. And so are you. And so are you. Nobody's in love with every single person they with. And if you see some dude like that, he really creepy. Gentlemen, I'm telling you, just like my man Kofa just said, you guys are extremely worth more than how you're treating yourselves in these other countries. That's why I did this topic tonight. I want you guys to mentally be prepared for when you travel and leave your home country. But I also want you to be prepared that if the first or second woman that you meet, it doesn't work out, don't flip out, don't trip, don't lose your mind. Like the white boy did in Bogota and deleted that DJ. And now he's doing 47 years in jail in Colombia. 47 years in jail. Colombian jails are not easy, dog. This man locked up in Bogota for L. Because they might as well have given him love. I don't see why they playing. That man was in his 40s. In his 40s, and they just gave him 47 years. They might as well have given that man life. We don't even know if that dude's still alive. All because he wouldn't accept the fact that his little relationship with the little female came with an expiration date. He say it all the time. Forget the romantic relationships. Look for a woman in your look at the woman in your family or the women in your family. If your woman had flawed, so are the other women. And again, F that bitch. And I'll say it again. Some of you dudes don't know how to let go because you feel like you took a loss. I took the L on that one. And you don't like the feeling of somebody getting the upper hand on you. Your ego is like, I ain't never let no chick leave. I'll do the leaving. And I'm telling you, bro, you're going to end up with your life hurt. Your heart hurt a lot of times in life, man. You keep that attitude like that. You're not taking the L, bro. It's just over. I'll say this again. Nobody's walking around talking about, nobody's holding their mouth like, look, that's the dude that's taking, his girl left him. He's taking the L. None of your coworkers are saying that you took an L. Nobody's looking at you like, wow, his wife left him. He took an L. Nobody's talking like that. NBA player loses his wife. Nobody like, damn, he took an L. The only time we halfway talk like that is during a divorce when she gets everything. Then we be like, dang, dog. But the breakup, we don't be caring nothing about the breakup. We don't care nothing about these NBA players, NFL players, actors, actresses, when they break up and start sharing each other's bodies with each other. We don't care nothing about that. She break up with her husband of 10 years and all of a sudden she dating this other dude in the same industry. Same thing with you, dude. Nobody's judging you. Nobody cares. The only person that cares and is judging you and making you feel bad and putting you down and make you feel like an idiot is you. You make you feel bad. Now, one person, that woman ain't texting you, you texting her. That woman ain't blowing up your phone, you blowing up her phone. That woman is not parked down the street from your house. That's you parked down the street from her house. She is not going through your trash looking for condoms, used condoms. That's you going through her trash, creepy, looking to see if she got used condoms in there. That's you showing up to her job. She ain't showing up to your damn job. Dude, she's moving on. She's shedding her tears. She taking care of them kids. She is moving on. You have an expiration date. You got to come to the conclusion. Most women that you meet in your life, most women that you sleep with in your life come with an expiration date. Whether it be that one night or whether it be 5 weeks from now or whether it be 5 years from now, most of the women that you're going to meet come with a damn expiration date. Stop being a little bitch about it and be a man. I'm serious. I'm tired of men being, as years go by, because most of us weren't raised with a father, man, we soft as hell in the United States. We soft. Most women you meet, you are not going to keep for a lifetime. She's a keeper, she's a keeper, she's a keeper, and she's, hell no. She fuckable. She fuckable. She cool. Well, I hang out with her. She's a keeper. She's a keeper. She fuckable. She fuckable too. Most women you meet in your life are just fuckable. Most men we meet, don't repeat what I said, ladies. Because y'all just say repeat what men say out of irony-ness. I'm talking to the fellas, ladies. Most women that you meet in your life, they fuckable. You decide to boo that bitch up. You decide to take a pay for play off the streets and try to make her to a wife. That was you. Nobody told you to take a pay for play. Who the hell told you to take that chick off and DR off the streets? Who? Did she? No, that was you. That was you, bruh. That's you coming to Colombia trying to make a hoe into a housewife. That's you trying to be Chippendale's Rescue Rangers. That's you trying to put a cape on. You. When it didn't work out, you want to blame all Colombian women. Oh, the Colombian women is no, you crying like a little bitch. But at the end of the day, it was you. Everybody knows she's a pay for play in the streets. I know it. Your boys know it. You thought that you could rescue her and make her life better. That was you. That's you who did that. So when it backfired, don't blame the country. Don't blame the women in Brazil. If it don't work out with your little Brazilian, most women you meet in Brazil have an expiration date, dog. You're going to meet one or two, maybe two, that you could say, man, this good people right here. But every bitch you meet, man, please stop it. The way that you dudes be acting, you dudes act like every chick. Playoffs? He said current episode is a good follow-up to that. Yep. Good subject. Absolutely correct. Here we go. Brother says, he said, I watched your Let Her Go So You Can Go episode twice. Thanks, brother. He said it kind of dropped bomb. Kind of dropped the up. And kind of dropped that bomb this week. Sucks, but a huge weight off my chest. Shout out to you, brother. He said that episode was great. Man, it will amaze you how many emails. And I got a couple of guys I did consultations with after that one. When I did that video, Let Her Go So You Can Go, man, it amazed me how many brothers that reached out was like, Dre, man, I need to hear that, bruh. On WhatsApp, on Facebook. I need, bruh. And dude's been asking me, Dre, you need to do a part 2 to that one. Yeah, a couple of guys. Shout out to you, Concerned. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, man. Let go. Be ready for the expiration date to come. With most of the women you deal with, be ready for the expiration date to come. And you're going to find that special one or those special ones. But not everybody, bro. Everybody that you cry about. Sometimes I be looking at you dudes, you be crying. I'm like, I know this Negro ain't crying over this man. Not this one. It ain't crying over this man. You know, let my dog cry. You know, this your boy. You gonna ride with him. You know, come on, dog. You know, you're gonna be all right, brother. You're gonna be all right. But in your mind, you be thinking like, man, you crying over this man? You sound over this man? Come on, I ain't the only one. You done had that one partner or those two partners that you be like, I know this nigga ain't crying over this fat bitch. I know he ain't crying over this big girl. Oh, dog, come on, let's go get some drinks, dog. Let's go get you something to drink, man. It's just us, man. Let's get some cigars, get something to drink, get something to eat, man. We about to hang out, dog. Come on, let's go hang out. And you be in your mind, you be thinking like, this nigga lose his mind over this fat man. But this your dog. You can't tell him the truth. I'm here to tell y'all the truth because y'all are my dogs. Most women that are going to come into your life is only for a limited time only. Like chicken nuggets. Like the special chicken nuggets. Remember when chicken nuggets first came out? They were for a limited time only. That's when they first came out. And like the McDonald's McRib, for a limited time only. That's how most women you're going to meet around the world. They only good for a limited time only. Yes, sir. You say, let go, let God. Let the church say amen. Amen. Definitely. I'm serious, guys. When I say these things, man, I say it because I got your back. I'm not mocking. I'm not putting you guys down. I've been there. In 57 years, believe you me, I've been there several times over. And I'm telling you, as you get older, you start to reflect back on other things. You start to notice stuff in the lives of men and not just yourself as a man. I'll say this again. As you get older, you start to notice the pattern of men and not just yourself as a man. And then with a passport, you start to notice a pattern of men globally. So what I'm saying now, I would say this in Asia. I'll say this in Tanzania. I would say this in Australia. I would say this in Austria. Most women that Asian men will meet come with an expiration date. Most women that men in Austria will meet comes with an expiration date. I was somebody's expiration date. Andrea was somebody's expiration date. How you think I got Andrea for a full time? You know why? Because the dude that was in Andrea's life were only there for a moment in time. They were only supposed to be there for a moment in time. Until she met the person who she was supposed to be with. A moment in time, dude. You sit up there losing your mind over that Brazilian chick, and you in Brazil around these beautiful women, and you still losing your mind over that one Brazilian chick. You ready to jump off the Christ the Redeemer statue. You just ready. I'm gonna pay my fee, and I'm gonna go to the top of the statue, and I'm gonna jump off the statue of Christ for her love. It hurts so much, Andre. It hurts so much. It's supposed to. It's a breakup. It's supposed to hurt. I kid you not. It's supposed to hurt. Nothing wrong with that part. But that begging for her to come back, if y'all thank me for anything, y'all gonna thank me 100 years over for this episode of not getting back with exes. Because ain't none of y'all put in the comments a story of y'all had a success story of getting back with an ex. Ain't none of y'all put in the comments yet that y'all heard of a success story of somebody getting back with their ex. And I mean over 10 years. That's what I mean, success story. I don't mean they got back together and they've been together for 3 years. Anybody can pull off 3 years. I see at year 5. Ain't none of y'all put in the comment section, y'all know anybody that came back together after 5 and they've been together 5 years happily as one. Because it don't happen like that often. That's why none of us got stories. Yeah, I know I got a story for every damn thing. That's the one area I know I don't have a story. Somebody broke up, she left him or he left her. They went their way for about 6 months to a year, didn't see each other, didn't talk to each other. Then they came back together and they've been together for about 5 years. I ain't got no story like that. Y'all know I got a story for every damn thing. I don't have no story of nothing like that ever happened. I don't know nobody that they broke up and got back together and that shit worked. So when I see people get back together with their ex, I just keep my mouth closed and just wait for the expiration date. Because I know this shit ain't gonna work out. Let me let you gentlemen go. It's getting late. We got 50 people in the building. Shout out to you guys being here. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for supporting the launch of the ebook. And like I said, it will be on Amazon in 3 days because Amazon said it takes 3 days for it to post. And then next week we'll be enjoying the actual book. And then I got to find out how soon I can start getting copies sent to me. So I'm going to be looking all that stuff up as well. All right, gentlemen, have a great evening. I'll be seeing you guys mañana, tomorrow. Let's get this outro out, these outros going. These outro videos. Yes, sir. Let me give you y'all type of woman that you love so much. These are the women in the United States that y'all can't let go of.
Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar. Un lugar.
Ella en mi casa ya perrea en la disco como nadie más. Ella en mi casa, yeah, ella en mi casa ya, ella en mi casa ya perrea en la disco como nadie más. Ella en mi casa, yeah, ella en mi casa ya. En fiesta es que no pierde ni una, es de aquí, pero parece de cuna. Pero así no le piche a ninguna. Criminal como una para Dios. Ella sabe que de la disco no la van a quitar. Los fines de semana son tan sentos, hay que vacilar. Ready, con ropita cortita para janguear y tirar. Y mi se deja llevar, combina la ropa con tu actitud, es que dominas. Chica con esa virtud, rompe bocinas. No hay nadie como tú, ya. Combina la ropa con tu actitud, es que dominas. Chica con esa virtud, rompe bocinas. No hay nadie como tú. Ella en mi casa ya, perrea en la disco como nadie más. Ella en mi casa, yeah, ella en mi casa ya, ella en mi casa ya, perrea en la disco como nadie más. Ella en mi casa, yeah, ella en mi casa ya.
Un traguito de cine a la gata en la barra. Te vi por internet en una playa en Nicaragua. Ese buffet sí está gourmet, pero lleno de piraña. El río está movido, que está nada las arañas. Por eso que tú te acercas a mí. Te gusta más que tú, como te hago reír. Me encanta cómo besas, cómo me haces sentir. Eres especial, eres sola para mí. Y si nos vemos en Bahamas, ahí no hay nadie que nos montaña, una copla de madrugada. Ya lo sabes, tú mi reina y yo tu rey, estamos listas en Bahamas. Aquí hay bellas madrugadas, romantiqueo en la playa. Ya lo sabes, tú mi reina y yo tu rey.
Ella es mi gata, ya, perrea en la disco como nadie más. Ella es mi gata, yeah, ella es mi gata, ya, ella es mi gata, ya, perrea en la disco como nadie más. Me gusta gozar y vacilar, yeah, unos traguitos de Fernet, pasarlo, no solo tal vez. A ella le gusta gozar y vacilar, yeah. Con unos traguitos de Fernet, se le toda la timidez. Pasarlo, no solo tal vez. Ella es mi gata, ya, perrea en la disco como nadie más. Ella es mi gata, yeah, ella es mi gata, ya, ella es mi gata, ya, perrea en la disco como nadie más. Ella es mi gata, yeah, ella es mi gata, ya. En fiesta es que no pierde ni una, es de aquí, pero parece de cuna.
This ain't a Beamer, this a big dance. Chrome heart got me kissing on his best friend. Put in work, baby, you could be my best man. Sending cash to my account, he investing. Dark shades on when I'm off the Migos. He tryna cuff me like a in a Rico. Moving through this like GTA with a cheat code. He claimed that he love me, but before not a freak. I just wanna dance all night. Can't nobody do it just like I. Boy, you got just what I like. Come on, baby, let's kiss, don't fight. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. Just say the word, baby, I'ma get you right. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. Ain't gotta say it, I know I'm the one you like. Ooh, damn, so the DJ turn the beat up. Got a white boy who be singing like a Beatle. Claim she getting bread, but I heard she doing keto. I don't do drugs, I'ma smoke a little weed up. I can't chase a man for no paper. Just think it's sweet, I'ma show him now or later. I be getting money on the wake up. He a broke boy, tell that bitch get his cake up. Only with dope boys, they the ones who spinning paper, get your weight up. Told him send an Addy and to stay up. She's out here mad, told him assalamu alaikum. Who that 5'5", she don't even need no makeup. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. Just say the word, baby, I'ma get you right. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like.